can't help but notice that once again we have jumped into nothing.
Yeah, nowhere.
Any grand plans? Any ideas as to why the hell we just can't find a station whenever we're looking for it? Even when we supposedly know where they are?
Possible explanation I come up with makes me sound incredibly paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
We need to check out maybe the computer systems on the ship. Maybe they're somehow on the fritz. Like, GPS is just going way
We'd see
wonky.
them with our eyes. Okay, now I was about to say, if you're talking about just like sensors not picking it up, we'd see them with our eyes.
Yeah.
But no, okay, GPS going wonky, I could kind of believe. I think you mentioned yesterday, Tex, that constantly trying to pursue existing stations doesn't seem to be working. We're almost better off running into them.
Like I said, I don't want to sound paranoid. I feel like every time we visit a station and then we leave, we get chased out of it, we go back, and there's nothing there.
We have incoming world things. Rust freighter, 4.42, 4.41, closing.
Okay. Roger that. It's on the other side of the asteroid from us. It may not actually see us. All of our antennas are off.
Possibly. Oh no, I'm just concerned about the fact that it's getting close. We can chill here under. Like, what do we do? Do we power down?
Yeah. See if that
Power
makes a
down
difference.
The entire ship.
The entire ship? Now it's time.
So hang on, I'm going to group a battery and one of these survival kits in an emergency.
We are rigged for silent running.
Good, because it's not the only one now. There's two of them.
Yeah.
There's the bombers.
Oh,
It's
where's the
not-
third
Everybody
Oh,
on
yeah,
board
okay.
attached
Seated.
Seated.
and jumping.
Punch it, Huxley.
Like, we've got about, what, 20, 30 minutes at most at any given site before people seem to show up.
Something like that, yeah.
Yep.
So we'll just have to get really good at launching and getting done what we need to get done, getting ready to get out of the Dodge.
If we've got downtime, it's when we're waiting for jumps and charges, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, a plan for when we arrive, assuming we arrive and actually find it. Me, spacebar, Farrell, immediately off board, locate the miners, work out which one of the two of them is the better of the two targets to take. We won't be able to take both, I don't think. As soon as we worked out which one it is, we need to direct the Vanguard in to lock on. And as soon as we're locked, we need to get the hell out of there.
What's that ahead of us?
What?
Looks
they
like
call that
ships.
a planet.
No.
No,
I see
there's
what-
something.
Ooh.
Looks
ahead
like a
of
bunch
us.
of ships.
That
Well,
is
some
a
ships that
Mayday
say-
ship.
Spirit Mayday. We want the one, the heavy mining drone, I think.
Want to try to scoop up with the nose gear?
Do that. Might be easier. Probably would be easier, to be honest. Plus, we have company, so we need to do this quickly.
Ooh, Inquisitor. That does not sound good.
Not at the speed they're incoming. There's already a cursor incoming. We're going to have to drop this again.
On my way back.
I'm sorry, guys, but that's at 4.3,
Ah.
4.2. Why every time?
Seated. That's coming in quick. Missiles coming in.
Yep. Jump as you guessed you can, Tex.
Yep, it's jumping.
Yep. That's... Oh, 3 more engines down.
Yep.
Ah, come on.
Alright, I'll go take a look at them, see what we can do.
Right, I'm doing what I suggested earlier. I'm tuning into Leroy. I want to find out what the hell is being said about this, because this is getting all too suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. A bit of luck, that should be it. Connection established? Oh. So maybe yes? Testing, 1, 2, 3? What? I heard a few rumors the show might be cancelled entirely if they never recover the model from the thief. Join Intergalactic Honey by PayPal Megacorp for coupon codes for your next spaceship purchase. Okay, there's random advertising in this feed as well. I still
You're
say
high
they just
enough.
hired some actors. No way they let someone actually steal it. Alright, there's no question the word's out. Guys, I think you might want to see this.
See what?
Well, hashtag Vanguard. So if uncle, in inverted commas, Dave gets the kill, does he get the reward?
What?
Can you make sure that that gear is set to auto lock?
I think Dr. Cheese will like this. Professor Cheese,
Yep.
what are we calling him?
Okay, are you guys ready to go as soon as I lock onto this thing, just in case?
Well, Spacebar's going to need to... There you go, you're locked.
Okay.
Get in.
Getting. I'm again.
It's ready to go. As everybody gets in seats.
Right
In
at
the
that.
seat.
Hang on.
Oh, nope. I pressed the button.
Oh, God!
All right.
5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3,
3,
2.
2, 1.
Oh.
I thought you said yes.
Wow.
Try and get into it. I feel like I've been stretched. Well, there's no question. They're definitely watching.
Yeah.
Hashtag Vanguard. How many monkeys does it take to operate a miner?
How long have they been watching?
I would assume.
And where are the cameras?
They don't seem
The
very
cameras.
friendly, though.
Well, you're gonna make
I mean,
Fans.
fans.
Since promotion, you've been cracking down on free ports around the burst.
Hmm.
Have you guys heard of an Admiral Shed?
Nope.
Nope.
Not seeing anything yet.
I see the Mayday beacon still flashing there.
Oh, I see it's off to the right.
It's slightly to the right of our target.
Yeah.
The phrase that you used to shout with stuff like this? Oh yeah, Mallory Perkins.
Mallory?
Oh,
Really?
I'm pretty sure it was Mallory, wasn't it?
Okay. Godspeed.
Well, it looks like we're gonna.
It's definitely aggroed on you. Oh! That is a hit.
I think we're gonna have to pick up a spare there.
And it kind of bounced off you guys.
Not a massively impressive. It was designed
Yeah.
to be fired at an asteroid rather than a station.
Yeah.
You guys taking any
Yeah.
fire right now?
Nope.
No, we've probably travelled out of range at this point. We're still going
you want me to
37
try and
meters a
catch you?
second.
You can try and catch it. We can launch it again.
Probably. We got med bays and stuff on this. It's probably worth it.
Should be fairly at rest for you guys.
Yep, looks like it.
Okay. Come forward. I mean, make sure I'm high enough to clear so I can bring the gear down.
You can back up some if you can.
You got it.
Yeah, that's good. You're hooked on.
Okay. Braking. Wow, there's where all my braking went. Okay, good dress rehearsal.
Well, we got it back.
Then we got it back.
Did we blow? You say, was it unarmed?
The parts that were left were absolutely nothing shot at me.
Back there.
Back it. Back up.
Like the stuff that we. That means that we've actually succeeded. Oh my God!
Oh.
Of all of these things, all of the things these suits could have been fitted with, really. Mr. Tastefire,
Yes. Yes.
take us out.
Heartily.
I feel like I say this kind of often, but we need a new plan.
A new plan, you say?
Well, the one station we found that we could actually hit with this thing, what happened to it? We smashed it to
disappeared.
pieces, we barely caught the wreck, and we got almost nothing from it.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
It wasn't really much of a station, though.
I mean, certainly not what was left of it. Wasn't much of a
Bits
station.
it, yeah.
I mean, we did manage to also smack a Mayday ship.
That's the station I'm talking about. It wasn't a ship. It was a station. But
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was ship pieces.
well, What was remained is very hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure that was a station.
Tex, I think something's wrong with your suit mic there. Something weird's going on. Getting a lot of loud background out of you there.
Uh-oh.
I was wondering if we had like a thruster on override somewhere, but I guess not.
Apparently we're going at hyperspeed.
Very fast.
Well, because I don't even have a place to go now. What's next? We got our station, we got the miner, we need to get in contact with Professor Cheese somehow. But short of that, which I don't actually have a current way of doing, I don't think we really talked about how to get in touch with him.
How'd that work? My
Oh yeah,
external speakers were shorting out.
Yeah,
More suit
no
glitching.
fun.
Nice. Always good.
Well,
You're the one who bought the suits. Just saying. You sourced them.
why don't we hunker down for a little bit?
Okay, and by which you mean, what, back to the station?
Well,
No, I mean,
it's been a while since we've been planet side.
I mean, all I know is that trying to hit a station with this chunk of irons, well, it's not being very successful now, is it? I mean, we might as well just toss it into a gravity well and get rid of it.
We hit it.
Yeah,
To
well,
be fair, the problem is not the hitting so much as the finding.
yeah.
I'm not picking anything up right now.
I feel like it's one of those old school flip chart plans. Stage 1, steal Vanguard. Stage 2, survive, gather weapon. Stage 3, question mark. Stage 4, profit. Just
about you
need the
guys?
question mark.
we're still on stage 1 or 2, maybe.
What? We got the weapon. We got the ship. That sounds like stage 1 and 2 to me.
We are kind of lacking some resources, though. There's some credence to seeing if we can
Lacking
smack
all
this
sorts
thing into
of stuff.
something.
We are lacking all sorts of stuff. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
Cobalt, gold, silver.
Platinum. Because it'd be kind of nice to build another jump
I
drive.
haven't actually found any replacement uranium at any point, so at some point the thing runs out of power. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
have a little look-see.
3
In
days.
fact, I might want to figure that one out. How bad is it?
Since we can't actually find any, I'm
That's
still
not too
seeing
bad.
46 days on idle. So,
46 days on
No,
idle.
no, I-
Okay, so we got over a month.
Yeah, put the pedal to the metal there briefly, if you don't mind obliging me. 3 hours.
Gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and yeah.
And we're still being watched.
And apparently they have no...
We're not even getting into them being watched.
I'd really be interested to see
No.
if we get into a place where signal might get a bit dodgy. Can they still watch us? Have they only got cameras on the Vanguard, or have they got cameras off the Vanguard?
Well, I
Like,
mean,
how
they
does
don't
it-
have them in our suit, right? Because
I got
stole
those.
those in a different spot.
I got those, and I cannot imagine for a million years that someone paid to have camera equipment put into these, given the state of them.
I hope not.
I mean,
if so, they were robbed.
I'm more thinking, if so, wow, that's a troll and a half. Because that means somebody knew.
No, wait a minute. They're talking about a firmware update. Oh, I think they're talking about our suits.
No.
You sure? I mean, that seems
I'm not
pretty-
getting involved. I don't want to hear what they have to say. I get enough of it from you.
That's a good point. Well, tell you what, we're pretty close to the pirated station. We could, we've already checked it for any extra minerals and whatnot, right?
What, the pirates? What's left of the pirate stuff?
Yeah.
That's long gone. Our options here seem to be basic.
No. The station that we stole and moved.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we almost took the thing apart and then only decided not to at the end.
I never got on it. I was always on the ship, so. Well, I mean,
Okay.
there's a really big planet in front of us.
How far are we from...
We could just drop this Hulk off there.
How far are we from our station?
A little under 31 clicks.
From our station?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well let's drop back there then, because that's an easy recharge as well.
Mm-hmm.
Formulate a plan in the luxury of our second home.
Sounds like a plan.
Luxury, right?
Well, to be honest, I was expecting you to get at me about the second home bit, but no, all right then, luxury. Luxury is your concern.
We are charged if you want to do a hop.
Yeah, at this time, let me actually get into a seat, if that's okay.
You got into the seat last time, you know.
Yeah, and I can still feel it in my arms.
Oh, did your arms go all stretchy?
This is essentially what happened, is I grabbed hold of the back of the seat as it jumped.
Yeah,
and
you should never do that. That's contraindicated.
Mm-hmm.
I wasted by the long face.
Spaghettification is nothing to be funny about.
I mean, could be worse. Could have gone plaid.
I'm pretty sure we don't have to worry about hitting ludicrous speed anytime soon.
Oh, no, not with this bucket. Not with this lump on the front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so everybody in a seat?
Yep.
Okay, jumping. Searching. There she is.
I'm not seeing anything. You lying to me again, Mr. Texler.
About easily verifiable things? No.
Probably a good choice. Where are we looking? Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah. There it is.
Well, start the countdown. We have, what? To be safe? 20 minutes at most?
30 minutes.
I'd say 20 to be safe. The last thing we want, if we can avoid it, is anyone showing up at what's supposed to be our safe location.
Mm-hmm. Plenty of time to come up with a plan on how to save our bacon.
Do you guys have bacon?
No.
Oh, I would kill for some bacon. Like,
Anything.
legitimately actually kill for some bacon.
If I have to eat one more ration bar.
You know, they make them perfectly nutritious, and they make them taste utterly awful, so nobody wants to eat them.
Well, that's how they know that there'll be plenty around if there's ever a disaster.
Well, yeah, because the first round of rations they actually designed actually tasted good, and then some quartermaster somewhere figured out that by making them colorless, tasteless, and ugly, that the pilferage rate went way down. May he rest in hell.
As did morale, I imagine.
Oh, yeah. Well, for emergency rations, yes.
Surely I suppose, yeah, when it comes to emergency rations, then ideally you're not using them very often.
Good
Well.
job, you didn't hit it this time, Tex.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know.
just thinking, it's not as damaged as I was expecting.
Yeah, speaking of that damage, I'm outside working on the aft thrusters some more. Try to get those replacement ones welded up.
I'm gonna go get the.
I was wondering if you
new
guys
table
would
and
care to come and
everything.
join me in our... Well, in our station, except... For some reason the doors are all... Oh, it's supposed to be an automated airlock that's not working. Roger. Hello? Knock, knock. Let me in.
I'll be right there.
As I said, it's supposed to be an airlock. It's just broken.
Took a serious knock there. I'm gonna lay down for a second in one of the med beds and try and recover a little bit.
No, look what you did. You let the stank out.
Well, what do you expect from what we've been eating?
It's not the most exciting of places to chill out, is it really? Right.
That's cozy.
Hey,
One-
back later.
One man on there,
Righto.
two on the beds. Oh, yeah, comfy. Now, let's have us a little chat, shall we, about what to do next, while Farrell relieves himself and me and Spacebar lie in the same room in the dark.
Yeah, this isn't exactly very hygienic over here.
Not particularly... Oh, God. Yeah, please don't, whatever you do.
No,
Yeah,
oh,
that
there's the
that
sink,
is
never
not
mind. Surgery
acceptable.
sink. All right.
Get out of here. Get out of here. No. I think there's actually air in here as well.
Yes, actually. Surprisingly.
It's better than Vanguard. Kinda. Okay.
Well, that's not saying a huge amount.
Not the most
One
homely thing in the
fuse in
world,
here,
but it I guess it's functional. It is a backup location if we need it. I can't even access the cargo anywhere. Can we steal a better station next time?
Sure.
Steal a better ship next time, to be honest. Oh, there's cargo.
Oh.
It has NATO rounds. And, ooh, it has 51 missiles.
Do we still have those missile launchers on the front of the
I was
Vanguard?
more thinking they contain things we want.
True.
Magnesium, a little platinum, if I remember right.
Yeah. Yeah, someone want to try and grab the rest of the missiles in there? I can only grab half of them.
I got 11 of them.
Oh, there is a place we can all sit down and chat. We can plan around the planning table. Okay, we need more resources that comes from... Look at him. He just comes in and starts destroying the furniture. The hell, man? Okay, so what do? We just wander around until we find something? Or because right now, anything that finds us, it seems pretty capable of killing us. It's only when we find them that we seem to stand much of a chance. Can't protect you guys anyway. You just anywhere I take them, they just start taking things apart.
Well, yeah.
I don't even know where
Resources.
Farrell's gone.
I took a load of missiles back over.
Oh right, okay, that's acceptable.
You know, we kind of said we needed them, so if we've got to jump out of here in a hurry, no sense in having them die on my body when I get shot at by a drone, right?
That never happens.
Mm-hmm. Or Miss Jump leaves me behind with a bunch of drones.
Excuse me.
Well, some of us aren't capable of reaching for seats at the very last second.
Fine. You gonna be like that?
I'm trying to search my GPS memory and see if I can see anything that we've missed.
I've got a lot of stuff that's probably
Not there anymore, probably.
not there anymore. I've got a lot of stuff that we've already dealt with, and then I have a GPS location for each of the planets. Which could be kind of helpful, I suppose.
Well, I mean,
We don't seem to have a lot of luck with the asteroids, it seems.
no, not so far. Unfortunately, I don't think.
This sector's not mining space. That's why no one. That's why Dave was a lunatic to even try here. This place is mined out long ago. We might get lucky on a planet. We aren't getting lucky with any asteroids. They're long gone.
Basically, we're just going to be stuck with trying to get resources off the planet, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Well, guess that means we definitely need to get working on getting the Vanguard able to re-enter atmosphere. I don't trust it at all right now, given the damage we took. We're still down 2 large thrusters on our port side.
And they're advertising bloody suit AIs on the feed.
Really?
They are.
It's taking the piss, I think.
Well, the algorithm's got to make money somehow, right? How do we know that
fair
that's
enough,
not like a
but
bot?
How many times have I now seen adverts in that feed? They're going ham with them. Last season wasn't this bad. Wow, our little backup station thing is really annoying.
It's very
Yeah.
easy to get lost in, yeah.
Very easy to get lost in, and has no, it's like only has one real way of accessing the cargo, sensibly. So I don't see much point leaving that with any sort of ammo on it, and it had some NATO too.
Well, you know, I'm coming up with nothing, to be honest.
How far do you think we can jump at a time?
Without the big giant proboscis on the front, or with?
With
What was it, like 55 kilometers the last time we jumped?
No, that was only because that was only how far we needed to jump.
You guys were on the station.
I'm on top of the ship at the moment,
I'm trying to get the thrusters back online.
trying to work out where next.
Okay, well, what about that planet? I mean, I don't know what resources has it on it, but I can see blue, which is probably up.
No, ice is not exactly a high priority.
Well, but it'll help us get back off of it.
You really think we can land the Vanguard on the planet?
Not on a
without
proper
these-
planet, no.
Yeah, not without these 2 thrusters at least. I mean,
But we
unless...
could drop a massive chunk of steel. Whether it survives the journey down is debatable.
Oh no, you're not thinking what I'm thinking. You're thinking.
You're talking about the man who proposed landing a capital ship on a planet with parachutes?
I
Or
might
at
be
least a
thinking
moon?
what you're thinking I'm thinking. I don't know. What do you think I'm thinking you're thinking that I'm thinking that you're thinking?
You're thinking about taking this useless hunk of junk that we've been carrying around and just drop. I mean, I said drop it into a gravity well. I didn't mean ride it into a gravity well.
You
that
are
what you're
thinking what
thinking?
I'm thinking I'm thinking. Yes.
Oh, good lord. That's the plan.
The deal is this.
Yeah,
What it's
that'd be
made
one
out
fun.
of is three types of components. Heavy armor, which we've taken apart plenty of. A single survival kit that we put on it. And batteries that we can't take apart.
Okay.
Those items
Right.
sound more useful to me someplace else. Another backup, let's call it. But also, I don't know. Let's say we find a place for the Vanguard, power the thing down. No one's gonna be able... Well, someone would have to be really damn lucky to find it. Just a completely powered off ship in the middle of nowhere.
That's
Well, and if we power it down, maybe that means that the cameras don't have power. Unless they've got a separate backup system for them.
Well, it'd be a nice test, wouldn't it?
That's true.
Get the hell away from the ship for a little while and see if we get left alone.
Well, I don't
Last
know if
time
you
we
know
went
what-
down to a planet, we didn't get left alone, but both times we've done that, we've done it with vessels.
Yeah, that's true. So, should we take one of the mining vessels with us, though, and like maybe retrofit it for Atmo?
No, I just think stick some parachutes on it. Poke it slowly towards.
How are we going to get back off there?
No, but
Well,
we have
that's a
to
challenge,
get
isn't it?
materials.
I'm
Once we're
still
there.
worried about getting down there, frankly, because it's starting to sound like something that I'd have on the bucket list. You know, like the kind of thing that I'd be doing if I was expecting to die anyways.
If we drop it in nose first, and we're sitting on the back, that's a lot of armor between us and Fiery Doom.
So maybe a little
How-
variation on that. What about if we took Uncle Dave's miner, slapped it on the back of it?
It's
If it
all-
survives and we survive, then we could rig it for
Then it's
atmospheric
not
use.
useful down there because it's an ion ship.
Well, but we could rig it. We could take the ion engines off of it, and we could rig it for Atmo.
Just a point of order. You're saying about taking a giant chunk of heavy armor down nose first when it has no gyros and no propulsion of its own. So how do you steer it?
You don't. You poke it in with the Vanguard and hope.
I just barely got it working in ion.
Smell an awful lot of if coming off this plan.
There is an awful lot of if coming off this plan. That's why I like it.
Well,
Roll the bones.
I mean, we could make a purpose-made Atmo miner, or we could see if we can steal one.
Or we
I
could
just
just...
don't. I did want to strand us down there. So how are we going to get back up if we do this?
That's one of our challenges.
We could build a base underground, build a giant hangar, then build a ship and fly off.
No, dude.
Oh,
That's a silly idea. What about
I mean-
if we land on the ice cap and then we use the basically the ship we came down with and build like ourselves, turn that into a little base on the planet, and then we can build ourselves rockets using the hydrogen that's there, launch the resources back up into orbit.
do we look like rocket scientists?
But how hard can it be?
I hate. Oh boy, I hate every time somebody says something like that. Have you ever seen a movie where that went well? Okay, and there's also I don't actually see any ice caps on that planet. I do see a lot of blue, which I'm hoping would mean that's ice. Oh, we could jump nearer to it and take a look at it. That's not going to hurt anything, right?
I mean, if we don't have to necessarily go down there, we could stick a couple atmospheric thrusters on one of the drones.
That's
Use
true.
that to scout it out. Maybe even, I mean, we can even find something down there that might already be established that we can make a home in. I mean, just
This depends on
Uncle
how
Dave's base.
committed we are. We do actually have a miner that can fly in gravity.
Do we?
Yeah. Mine.
Oh, well.
It's hydrogen.
Oh, well then let's. Yeah. Okay. Heck, we haven't even used that thing yet. Now, should we make like a shock frame for it though, or hide it inside the wreck? I mean, there's a fairly large hole here. We
I
could
think
widen
it
it up.
kind of already does.
There's one
It's not a big
suggestion-
miner.
There's a suggestion that we strange love it. All right. Didn't I
Well,
see
what
this
does that
on
mean?
Looney Tunes? Okay.
I'll be honest. This actually, I'm more on board with the idea with that miner, because we could slap a couple of seats on it, and you could ride in on the miner, and well, if it looks like it's all going to go south, you can light the engines at the last second and try and separate.
No, now they're playing
No,
insurance
because you'd be
ads.
under
This is-
parachutes at that point, and it'll be fine, Tex. It did
I didn't hear the parachutes part of your
the
plan.
point
I
at which
heard
it
the
goes
point the
wrong-
nose at the ground and drop it.
The point at which it goes wrong is long before it's at the top, where we start burning up, rather than at the bottom. Once we get down that far, parachutes will do the job.
Okay. Anybody remember the number of canvas you have to put in a large parachute? There's not one.
5.
Okay. All right, and you want to drop it nose down, huh? How many sheets do you think we need for this thing? Just guesstimating.
4?
Or can you get me a mass on it?
4? Hanging
Okay.
off the rear?
4 shoots that big of and heavy of a mass?
Uh-huh.
Hey, there's a nice
Oh,
open spot we could put the
They're
miner
large
in.
shoots. Yeah.
Might need to add some protection on the sides. when
Bounty
we
hunter.
get
We're
in
calling
there.
all search teams. They're still in sector 8516X 78Y 551G 567 PS. I want my 15%.
Oh shit. Hmm.
That thing's still attached, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hulk, yes. Ah, ran out of energy. Lovely. Oh. That's gonna be us in a couple days. At this rate.
Well, it's not like we exactly have much of a better option, honestly.
No, unless we're able to find platinum or uranium up here, I think he's right. I think we're gonna have to head down, top off our hydrogen supplies so we're not using ions all the time.
I would kind of suggest that since Uncle Dave hasn't exactly turned up making it rich, he probably didn't find any up here either.
Well, he wasn't looking for well, I mean, he said he was looking for platinum, but I think he was just looking for quiet. Ah, these suits.
How am I looking fitment-wise?
Let me go take a look.
Oh, we're going nose down. Okay.
You're come up a little bit. Other up. Sorry, come down. And forward. Tilt upward. Tilt the other direction.
It's alright, I can see. I got it now. Right, so now the only thing missing... Oh, actually, I might be able to land in here still using the one I've got.
Stop, hold. Okay.
I'm locked.
Yeah, you had some twisted metal that was hitting the...
Oh, I love Twisted Metal. Was it great?
That was Twisted Sister. Totally different.
That was a band!
There's also a video game series back in the,
No, that was a Metal Slug.
No, Twisted Metal. It's a Demolition Derby race car game.
Oh. Demolition Derby. What is that?
You've never taken part in a Demolition Derby? They're great fun.
Well, yeah, with hovercraft, but...
I'm kind of with you there, Mrs. Westmore. Those are looking a little,
Yeah, just a bit.
I mean, it seemed to be fine with it, but I also have no complaints about not having those there.
All right.
Better.
Port thruster pod's been fixed for the hydrogen thrusters now. We're all loaded up and good to go. Still have to refit the management group for that though. Since half of them are new. At least we'll be leaving the ship in decent shape.
If you say so.
Well, not exactly better than we left it, but... Or better when we got it, I should say. Any thoughts on whether we should at least try to fit a gyro to this thing potentially, so we don't land on our backs?
To keep it pointed the right direction.
It'll do
Not a
that
horrible
on
idea.
itself, thanks to the parachutes.
Well, if it hits the
That's
nose,
that's gonna be
lands on-
really exciting when it opens. Then.
Yep. Nah, you could go on then, stick a gyro on it. Maybe even stick some landing gear on the nose, just in case.
You mean you want to stick the landing now?
Literally.
That'd be interesting.
I'm gonna cut these random blocks on the back so that they don't cut the chutes when they deploy. Anybody already queued up the canvas?
There's
You've
a
already
little
got
bit
some.
already on board. On Vanguard, that was.
Still wonder what this ship looked like before it got torn to shreds.
Yeah, we got 40 canvas.
My God. There are some real idiots watching this. What are we? Are we a show now?
Are we clowns to them?
Do we amuse them?
Do they
Looks at
do we
spacebar.
use them?
Hey,
I mean, dude,
I
look at
resemble
you.
that remark. I'm my pajamas.
And the hat? Thought so.
Probably would not hurt us to reinforce the areas right around those new parachute points. Those are going to take a lot of stress when they open.
Are they? Some pretty heavy materials this is made out of. That's one of the reasons why this might actually work.
No, I could be wrong. How much you want to bet? I mean, because technically, if we all die, then you wouldn't have to pay up anyway.
I will bet you 2 months supply of salted cola.
No deal.
You seem to be supping it down quite fine the other day, I'm just saying.
That's because I don't have any beer.
It's virtually an unlimited supply on this ship right now. Not exactly a very valuable commodity, I think.
Okay, is our we got emergency supplies stocked?
It already had
I
it.
have to do that until.
It already had it. From its original intention as a boarding vessel.
But yeah, that was for you three.
As
I mean,
opposed to...
unless you're planning on leaving me hibernating up in orbit.
No, but what sort of extra supplies are you expecting, Tex?
Well, I mean, ideally something other than cling cola.
Well, feel free to go find something. If you mean loading it up with materials, that's rather counter to the point. I'd say.
Just enough to get us from orbit to the ground. That's all I really care about.
But what materials is that? We've got seats, we've got a survival kit.
Bottles.
We've got bottles. Also, bottles are not necessary when you've got a survival kit. And we're going down to a planet that may well have oxygen, I don't know. Haven't been there.
Might. Oh, probably would not hurt us to put a air vent on that if that's going to be the bet.
Yeah? If there's oxygen down there, you won't need an air vent because you won't need to refill your oxygen.
If there's enough oxygen to breathe. Otherwise, the air vent could actually concentrate the oxygen.
Ow. Spacebar.
What?
Bashed into me.
You'll be alright.
Probably. I'm putting your seat upside down because of that.
Oh, we're riding the miner down?
No, I mean, maybe. This is an opportunity for potential escape if things look really bad.
Oh.
Is if we're all on that miner and the miner itself also has parachutes. Plus hydrogen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I will probably try and, as long as we're upright, ditch the miner when we get there regardless. Just to make sure it gets down okay.
Should we put a solar panel on the,
It's got so
the
much
wreck?
battery.
Fair enough.
Apparently, they're making bobbleheads of you now, Wasted, with attachable aviators.
Hmm.
You got a deal out of that. I don't know. You signed some
you
sort of
you
marketing
sure?
deal somewhere?
No, that's not what they're saying.
No.
There's all I keep finding are Susbar and Moofire ones. Apparently, you guys have got some new names. Hey, Susbar.
Yeah, I'm not going with that.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Moofire, I kind of get.
You know.
That kind of makes some sense. You are in a suit that's painted with a cow pattern after all.
Yeah, but they
Well-
could have gone with tech steer, and that actually would have been pretty accurate to both his job role and the cow motif.
It would have pained me a bit, though.
So, do we need... What about a refinery? How are we going to...
Survival kit.
I'm not... Yeah, I've never really had to use survival kits much. I don't even really think about them that way.
We get training.
It's kind of in the name, though.
Default thing at the academy. What happens when you crash on a planet because spacebar fucked it up?
A bit. Oh.
Really? That seems oddly specific for you to have learned in the academy.
Yeah. Course 217. What happens
It
when
was in
spacebar
there.
fucks it up? And how to recover.
Well, that seems remarkably useful given our situation.
All right, I guess I'll have to add that to the curriculum list.
I will admit, at the time, it seemed really bizarre.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Definitely.
why are we being taught this? But eventually,
Eventually,
It
you all of
all
a sudden
came
saw...
clear.
Yeah.
I was
All
about
reason.
ready for you to say it all came tumbling down.
there was a particular module in that class that was all about how to dispose of a spaceball most quickly.
Oh. I didn't like that day. Not gonna lie.
Weren't you
Not a
busy
fan.
swabbing the deck when he was doing that?
Yeah, afterwards.
I didn't know you guys went to the academy together. How come, how'd you end up as a janitor and he ended up as a fighter pilot?
He's just that good.
Everybody fights, nobody quits.
No, as with every academy, it's all well and good. They stick a whole take a whole bunch of money, stick people through it. Then at the end of it, you discover that actually they've only got 10 places for 100 students.
And how was I supposed to know the sergeant was a woman?
Now, I gotta be honest, I thought the beard was a bit of a giveaway, but I suppose that's not a guarantee.
It's not my fault.
There's many things under the on the various worlds of the universe. Maybe the Sarge was from the planet of bearded ladies.
Yeah, I mean that was exactly the point I made. It just made it worse. Much worse.
Got one other thing to bring along on this little joyride here. I think we want to know what's going on in the outside world when we get down there.
Do we? Isn't it part of the point here to escape the outside world?
Yeah, but I thought we were going to test and see if we could still receive.
Well, and how are we going to know if we were even successful at getting away without having some way to confirm that?
Fair enough.
We don't have a antenna on that thing either.
Good.
I mean, unless we want to remote control the Vanguard to come and rescue us when our plan fails gloriously.
And it's got the miner on it. The hydrogen one.
Okay, well, that's how you're getting back.
It's got seats on it for all of us.
Oh, okay. Fair enough then.
Are you covered? Can't promise it's going to work, but there's plans for it to sort of work.
Did I say earlier? A lot of if.
Look. I also said earlier. That is a battlecruiser burst fire bomber. The whole lot. We're still locked on. Get in.
Yep. I'm on the seat.
I'm in.
Oh, I'm on the way.
I too am in.
Grab a seat as soon as you can, guys.
Yep, I'm in the hangar.
Seated.
Yeah, I'm seated.
I'm on the wreck. Get her going. Or I should say, seated on the wreck. Also, where did we find the lawn chairs on this thing?
Don't worry about it.
Right.
Yep. Just gotta get slewed around, pointed at the Terminator.
Just jump.
Well, they found our station. That's not good. All right, that's one hop done. Did they follow us?
Dunno. Doesn't look like it.
Or is that a leftover IFF?
Yeah,
On my
I think it is
shoot.
as well.
They're getting
7
closer.
kilometers out.
They're getting closer. How far did you jump? That's not a leftover IFF. They're getting closer.
Well, we're gonna have to run for it.
Alright, confirmed that all turrets are on.
Oh god, I see what's happened.
What?
There's a space station out there. We've jumped into right in the middle of some pirate hub.
Oh, yeah,
Space
so
Station
now-
02. I'm actually going to mark this down. If anything, we can avoid it in future.
Oh yeah, they're swarming out there, alright.
See what I mean?
All right, I'm gonna buzz the edge of the atmosphere here. They won't be able to cut the cord on us.
Something out there called the Infinity. Might even be a capital ship. Be real careful doing this, Tex.
Yeah.
Not very safe.
No, they're falling behind.
Yeah. It's gonna be close, though.
Alright, we're good. How long on charge?
We're only 33%, so
A little while. Roger.
Looks like there's a volcano and a crater below us.
Can anybody see that a little bit closer? The blue. See if we can ascertain if that's actually ice.
It doesn't look like it. It looks like sand.
The blue or the red?
I don't think so.
There's a junk asteroid space station platform 24 kilometers away down there, though. Asteroid space station? Wait a minute.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. And it's neutral.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And I can see something passing
Oh,
by
hey
directly
guys,
below us there.
look underneath us. Is that an asteroid?
It looks like something. I can just see starting to pass over
Looks like
the
there's a
horizon
few
almost.
things down that direction.
No, I
We've just
mean an
still got-
asteroid
yeah.
outside of the atmosphere of the planet.
Yeah, but we've
Yeah.
also still got pursuers, so...
Well, yeah, but we can double back after we make a jump. We've been looking for a rock to hide this sucker on.
Well, or maybe even next to that junker station.
That's actually on the surface, I think.
No way. 19 clicks, that's not surface. Especially as it says junk asteroid space station platform. Kind of in the name.
68.
Asteroid and space. Because that, to me, if we can hold this thing up, power it down, but near something that's actually maybe going to keep it protected. Junkers are one of the few groups of people we've not pissed off.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
So why not lose the opportunity now, right?
Well, I'm suggesting we don't go and... I'm not saying we go and attack them or anything. I'm saying we go and... That's a perfect place to leave the Vanguard. It can't be far outside of atmosphere and outside of gravity.
Yeah, but look, a pirate station signal just showed up in pretty much the same area. This planet's really busy.
I'm not seeing
I
anything for
don't see any pirate station.
No?
Yeah,
Okay.
same.
Blinked on and off for me.
I'll keep an eye out, but I'm not seeing it at the moment.
Yep.
Still seeing keen stuff
Right.
all over the place. They
Yeah.
are...
8%, 80% charged.
Cool.
Would you say they're keen to get us?
No, we wouldn't. The last thing we would do, to be honest.
Oh.
When is Captain Snark going to show up? Who's Captain Snark?
That is a good question.
So there is an atmosphere, though. I mean, I can see it
Yeah,
around the edge of the
there's
planet.
some in there.
I don't know if it's breathable, but at least that means that the parachutes will work, probably.
Probably.
Well, you know. No guarantees.
Thank you for filling me full of confidence with that statement.
Well, you know, I mean... did somebody mark that station location down?
Mm-hmm.
I marked that asteroid. In case we need to go back to it, but...
Well, that's basically the same thing, is it not?
Yep. Okay. Ready to do charge, ready for a 50-click jump.
Go for it.
Getting back in my seat.
Everybody in seat?
Yep, I'm in.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm in a seat.
Might have kissed the edge of the atmosphere a
Yeah,
little
the
bit.
gravity there, yeah. Just a little bit. I regrouped your hydrogen thrusters if you wind up needing them.
Thank you.
I'd rather not pancake quite yet if we can avoid it. We had a plan for that rather than doing it unintentionally.
Oh, I want pancakes.
No pancakes. We got Soylent. That's it.
Oh.
What about waffles?
Shepherd's pie would be nice.
What? We're talking breakfast
Man.
foods.
No, who says you can't have dinner for breakfast? It's breakfast somewhere on some planet right now, I bet. Just like for Tex, it's 5 o'clock somewhere if he had it still up and going.
Oh, if I had a still, I'd be 5 o'clock right now. All right, everybody in their seats?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Jumping. Keep it on just a little bit. Make sure we're clear. They didn't follow. Okay, braking.
It looks like the hydrogen kicked in nicely there.
Yep, sitting right at 50%. 51. All right, where are we headed to? The MES station, or do you want to? I don't see anything on this side of the planet.
God, now they're advertising space syrup. Come on. I'm hungry.
That's all we need is the Space Canadians to invade.
Weaponized Wapiti. Yeah, that's just what we need. We double check that we have shoots over here.
Yeah, I loaded them.
I need. Good point though. I need to make sure that I've loaded the miner.
And on that one,
We even got any canvas?
yeah, we should.
We had enough to fill the larges.
Yeah, it's just I need some for the little one now.
Okay. Well,
I think I
can
saw
probably
some
use
floating
up.
around.
I think we got enough
I'm doing
silicon,
it.
probably.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, silicon we got plenty of.
Yeah, it's an easy one. Please.
Nice.
All right.
The old dipping in and out of the atmosphere trick actually worked. We have to apologize. Last time Clem told me that story, I told him he was full of shit.
God, every time you think you've got someone on this feed that's actually half nice about stuff, it turns out to be a fucking ad. Don't die, chaps, and good luck and don't die. This motivational message was brought to you by Space Puffs, the finest, spiciest, most unhealthy cheese puff on the ring.
Yeah.
Oh,
You see what I mean?
Space Puffs.
So not only are they advertising and making money off of our misery, they're also making it specific to the things that we want and need, like food.
Oh man, that's just rude.
You just wait until there'll be... Someone will start advertising a themed beer brand based off of Texfire, I suspect. The cruelty. The
That's
cruelty is
no.
real.
Yeah, they will. You know they'll do it. Any way to make a buck.
Merchandising.
Okay, yogurt.
I'm just waiting for Vanguard the cereal.
0% nutritional content, 100% sugar.
Or Vanguard the flamethrower. I bet that'll be a hit with the kids.
Except you can't use a flamethrower in space.
Not technically true. It stopped being really much of a flamethrower at that point, and more just like
Well, you have to
a
deliver
torch.
oxygen.
Yeah, it
Yeah, you've got
becomes
to deliver
like kind
oxygen
of
with the fuel and
an oxyacetylene
mixing-
torch more than anything else at that point. But you know,
Yeah.
it is technically throwing flame.
No, there it is. Texan vodka made from real space potatoes and totally not recycled signs. Or algae. No. Oh man, that's hard to read.
If I'm gonna have a drink named for me, it's gonna have to be a good Scotch.
Really?
Yeah, you know, enjoy
You
some
don't
of
sound
the
Scottish.
some of the text side Scotch.
Confusing.
McTex blend.
Confusing.
As if it's nae Scottish, it's crap.
All right. Well, I got a LCD monitor over on the wreck. We can hopefully use to monitor things on the way down.
Were you trying to do a space Australian accent there?
No.
Sound like it.
Okay. Well, I've got us reoriented to go back towards the planet.
We are, as far as I can tell, loaded up and good to go.
Yeah, looks like.
As good as we'll ever be.
Okay, so you never answered me. Do you want to head back to that MES station, or do you want to head to that rock and scan it out first? Up to you.
Either is good.
I kind of like your idea of hiding it in the station's shadow, but
Well, I quite like the idea of just hiding in plain sight. You know, who's going to notice another piece of junk sticking around a junker station?
well, okay. If you grabbed a GPS for that,
It'll be in sight from the asteroid, so I have
Okay.
one, but I suspect it's about as accurate as yours is, because I mean,
we were booking it.
we were booking it on the move and not actually there. So
Okay.
Oh, there's
All right.
two volcanoes.
Yeah. It was tectonically active at some point. All right. Well, if you guys will find a seat, I'll head us back that way. Hopefully the
oh yeah, I didn't notice
game's
that.
cleared out.
Oh man,
All right, I'm on the wreck.
from the angle I'm at, all you'd have to all you'd have to do is draw a mouth on it, and you got a smiley face. That looks quite a lot like yours. I dub it Planet Spacebar.
Hey.
Clearly, we're the first people to discover this, so we get to name it, right? That's how it works. No one ever's been here before.
Wasn't there something in the navigational database about this being planet Granus? Granius or Granicus or something? No, Spacebar is more catchy.
Is this the dirt ball where I'm the hero?
Probably.
Well, I'm in a seat.
Yeah, I can't confirm we got the chat feed working on this drone over here.
Well,
Or
somebody's
drone.
not in the seat because I've still got a seatbelt light on.
I'm in.
Boop, boop, boo. I don't know what you're talking about. It definitely wasn't me. One moment.
Yeah, as I can see a suit transponder moving around.
I like getting left behind, apparently. Leave me alone.
You just like that. You're just doing it for the ratings now, for the advertisers, all right?
Are we getting paid for that?
No, but can you
Probably not.
imagine the merchandising deal?
Because we haven't gotten paid
No, but
yet.
that's what I'm saying. Can you imagine the merchandising deals? We keep this going for a while. We show up at some place and we're like, hey, you know us? Crew of the Vanguard?
Oh man, then we'll get the IRS after us and we'll be in real trouble.
They probably aren't paying us. They're probably.
Oh
paying
my
us
God,
like-
another person chasing
Interstellar
us. How
Revenue
terribly.
Service. Oh, you don't want to get the interstellar revenue service after you. Those guys are brutal.
I think we can take them.
Okay, jumping.
I think we can run away from them. We're pretty good at that. Nailed it.
Oh, overshot by a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, click. That distance? That's spitting distance.
If you can spit a click, that's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in interstellar distances, that's spitting distance. Let me put it that way.
To be fair, in space, what's going to stop it?
Yeah, in space, nobody can hear you spit.
Like, surely spitting distance is kind of thrown out the window at this point.
Well, I mean, considering that your spit would freeze pretty quickly, but then would have no further forces
hang
acting on it.
What?
Wait a second, it's going to pop back up again.
What? Over
Yeah.
there to the left. Space rock?
No.
Well, now it's almost in front of us.
No, there was a hiding pirate station.
The
6
one that I
clicks out.
mentioned as we were passing through? That you told me wasn't there?
Well, no, because there's 2 of them, Tex.
No, it's a spurt
Oh,
maybe
boy.
above us. I can see.
And the original station's not here. What the fuck?
I may not be close enough to it. Who knows? Maybe this rock will have platinum and all of our problems will be solved.
Or maybe we'll get attacked by the pirate base that's getting closer
Only
to
if
us
our
from
luck
below.
changes.
Oh, yeah. See,
Wait, right below us? What? I'm not seeing it on my IFF.
That's because it's popping in and out, but it's
I'm not
6
seeing
clicks
anything-
away, maybe?
I'm not seeing anything below us.
I don't see it visually. I just saw the marker for it temporarily.
All I know is big rock passing to starboard.
Not that big.
Well, it's better than most of what we've seen.
That's true.
Almost looks like it's got a little hole on it.
Got a hole in it. You know where holes
Yeah.
lead to? Adventure.
I thought it was treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it
Take out and
is.
take a look at it.
5 clicks away.
I don't
Ooh, 5 clicks is really close.
see
Mm-hmm.
visually.
Ah, this thing's tiny and I don't see any IFF on that station we passed.
You mean we went by a station and it came back and it wasn't here?
Yeah,
shocked.
yeah.
I'm shocked.
Crazy, I
Well,
know.
wasn't the
Alright, it's
station a little bit further along?
7.97 further away. I think... Alright, this is going to be an interesting maneuver. What I think we need to do here, and we can't take long about this or we will get spotted. Line up pointing downwards towards the planet.
Okay.
We're going to need to essentially launch the Hulk at quite slow speed, with us still aboard the Vanguard, so that we can bring the Vanguard up next to the asteroid, power it down. Hopefully it kind of blends in, if you know what I mean, with the asteroid behind it. But to be honest, the color scheme is not bad for that. And then we leave it stationary powered down up here.
I don't suppose there actually is any platinum on that.
Nah, I
asteroid,
did
is
a
there?
did a couple loops around it. Didn't find anything with the hand drill.
Nah, we weren't going to be that lucky.
I don't think there's anything at all on that asteroid other than rock.
Alright, I'm moving down to the miner.
Okay. Someone position me over the asteroid. We'll start some forward motion, get that thing loose, and then back right up.
And then back right up, power
Matter
down.
of fact, tell you what,
transfer over.
I'm gonna back up launch it forward and then let it go, and then when we get to the asteroid, we can lock off.
And Spacebar, do you have your emergency backup, like battery, etc., on there for us respawning just in case?
Yes.
Yes, so
Yeah.
can you keep an eye on that and make sure we've got one battery and a survival kit on?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I even want to look at what these guys have to say.
Okay, you know what? I maybe have a variation on our launch plan. Said you've got hydrogen thrusters on that little miner, right?
No, it's got so little fuel we can't burn any of it.
Oh, you not even to give it a little kick,
No,
huh?
no. Think about how heavy it's trying to push.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
That's a massive lump of heavy metal versus a tiny little miner.
Okay. Well, maybe you guys get on board the Hulk. I can do the cut it
No,
loose.
I want Spacebar on this ship, ready to make sure that you've got that emergency group set after you're done. I'm in the miner on this, ready to watch this and make sure that when the time comes I can, if need be, poke out. Farrell maybe on the wreck itself to keep track of the speed of it.
All that, and I can give you position updates as well.
And
so that
also, well, he'll be moving back onto the wreck. Everyone will join us because we're going to be moving slow. But yeah, I get where you're coming from. At least then they'll be able to meet us up easily. Easier. Making up words now.
What? 10 to 20 meters per second?
I wouldn't even. I remember as soon as we get into the gravity, it's going to do all the acceleration we need. So 10 at most. Make it easy for you to catch up and also get back and power down near the asteroid. No need to overcomplicate things.
Okay. Oh, all right.
We good?
Oh,
Yep.
Had a bobble where my suit disconnected for a second. Hope that didn't happen
Yeah.
while we're launching.
Nah, I suspect it was just, I don't know. Sudden shout through the force.
Hmm.
I just wanted to get a flight seat welded up over here because if we do need to correct with gyros, it'll make it easier.
I don't know. I bet like around 500 people scried out at once. Don't take screenshots.
Reminds me, did we get the camera up over on this thing or?
A camera? What?
Mm-hmm. On the wreck itself.
Nope, I didn't put one.
We don't need a camera.
We need to hurry up though, because the longer
Yeah,
we
they'll just
hang
find
here,
us.
the more attention that we get.
All right. Well, let's go then.
We don't need a camera. We'll see the ground. I'm pretty certain of that.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yep.
Mhm. I'm on the
Anybody feeling somewhat religious and want to say something before we do this lovely plan? Okay, guess not.
Thanks, great space octopus. You're the best. Please look after us this once. Once again, envelop us in your wonderful tentacles.
Hurry, better hurry up and power down because there goes the wreck.
I know, I know.
Only 2.5 meters per second.
That's a good speed. Gravity will do the rest.
Okay, we are locked. And Powered down. All right, I'm getting out the. Oh shit!
Get in.
Powered down doesn't means the airlock door won't open.
Try it now. There's one battery on.
Okay, fair enough. Didn't think that one through.
Goodbye, Texfire.
Okay. Spacebar, are you ready?
Yep.
Mr. Farrell, would you check parachute auto deploy height? Let's have it something nice and high, please. Maybe a 1500 meter.
Well,
Okay.
10,000 is the best I can do.
Everybody remember where we parked, okay?
It was about there.
God, I hope I don't miss.
What do you mean miss? It's a planet.
No, the Hulk.
Oh, okay. I thought you was I'm just like, come on now. I mean, you hit a space station. You did well. The chances of you missing a planet's pretty low. Surely.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point.
What speed are you guys going at?
I see a little blip incoming. It's a text bar.
22.5.
We're getting 22.5 at the moment. You don't want to take too long, though. We're not far off grav.
Yep, I'm almost there.
Apparently, we're going
Okay.
past within
I'm in,
3.5 clicks of that pirate station as
and
well.
I'm in a seat.
And that there is our last crew member, I believe.
I'm aboard.
Well, I see nothing wrong with this plan.
To be honest, it actually worked.
Mm,
So far, I mean,
thank you.
so far.
There's an important distinction. That's not
Yeah,
it
just-
actually worked until we're down. Please.
I just did a quick little test. I can confirm we got gyro guidance on board.
Okay, I am showing 4 parachute hatches. They're set to anyone can use. And I'm going to make a parachute group. And they've got an auto deploy height of 10,000. Somebody else can confirm.
Oh yeah, I can confirm. That's what I set them at.
And we have 10 canvas in each parachute.
Can we not drop it down below 10k? That's
Oh,
real
man.
hard. High.
You said 1,500. Yeah, right. Wrong right decimal place. Hey,
Carry
jack of all
on.
trades, master of none. I'm not a certified parachuter, but
Certified parachuter. I'm not sure I want to be a certified parachuter. That sounds like doing it one
Yeah,
more times than you'd like.
That sounds like training to be a loser. There's flyers and there's losers.
I should probably get in a seat now that we're in gravity.
Why would I jump out of a perfectly good spaceship? Seriously.
Yeah, why
Okay,
would we jump out of a really good spaceship?
Can confirm, nose down altitude has definitely taken control, as I hoped. Can also confirm acceleration. So far, not too bad, but
I'm also
Kinda
trying to
I've
give her a
kind of
little...
turned off my HUD. I'm not sure I want to see how fast we're falling.
42 meters a second, 43 meters a second.
I'm just trying to get her a bit more nose down.
You couldn't aim
I mean,
for the crater?
If nothing else, at least we're leaving all the spies behind. All the looky-loos.
In
Well, that
theory.
depends. Check the, I've got that chat window open down there. You should be able to check it from your seats. What's it look like?
Spacebar? How are we looking?
We must still be in range because I'm still seeing updates.
Yeah, same here. I've actually got it up on the flight console up here, but I can't really read it that well.
You want to, might want to face backwards, just saying.
Why?
Yeah.
I'm telling spacebar. Yeah, crumple zone.
Oh.
It'll be fine. was gonna ride on the front, but as soon as we hit the gravity, it kind of threw me off the ship, or the wreck rather.
And here we are, riding the space carbuncle down into a planet. No, space barnacle. I'm sorry, space barnacle. It's the same thing, right?
Okay, I'm not sure you want me to report on how fast we're going.
Yeah, especially given that
Unfortunately, I
altitude.
just turned on my HUD. It maxed out at 155 meters per second.
Correct.
Try to bring the nose up a little bit here.
Oh god!
Oh, there's the
god.
re-entry effects.
Okay,
Hey, brother.
So
come on,
it's-
Hull, hold together.
It does have.
I just lost connection to my suit HUD.
I'm sorry, space engineers. Were we going too hard?
I don't think there's going to be much left of that.
We'll make sure the issue will be fixed as soon as possible.
I'm sure they will.
Which issue are you going to identify there? Because I can think of a number.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Hmm.
Where's the love letter on this one?
Hmm.
Ah, well, I guess this is a chance to say hello, everybody. How you all doing?
Have we officially ridden ourselves into a corner here?
Maybe.
It was a very spectacular re-entry that was in progress there. I'll say that much.
Commercial break at the worst possible time.
And that's the end of Act 1.
McVitie's digestive biscuits. They're when you're hurtling towards the planet and your entire ship is burning up around you, nothing relieves the stress that you feel like McVitie's digestive biscuits. Try them today. They're great.
What's going to be better about this, obviously, is it's auto-saving. So you know what that means. It means you guys are now all loading in as we fall.
Oh, yeah.
And you're not gonna, if you want to need to do anything with the gyro, you're gonna have to do it manually because I'm in the flight seat.
No, guys, we're enjoying it a lot. I'm glad you guys seem to be taking to the chat interaction as well. Like, GG. I mean, I'm enjoying some of the silly stuff that's coming up, and yet trust that we are reading all of it. We're choosing only to interact with it when it's being looked at on the screen, just to keep that sort of that divide between the role play and you guys. But I think it's quite a nice
Get out of here,
like middle
stalker.
ground at the very least. Oh, nice one, King in Space. That's amazing, man. Thank you.
Oh, comment of the night. This one might be hashtag my bad. Drago Corvan.
I have a feeling this one's probably got something to do with the aerodynamics interactions going on here, but I mean,
Oh, the fact
hell,
that
it
we
looked
jumped-
fucking cool.
That we dropped a huge chunk of metal at
No,
155 meters per second
I
in the
think
atmosphere
what-
with heating.
Killed it actually isn't the big chunk of metal, it's the interactions between that big chunk of metal and the small grid that's inside it.
Yeah,
Yep.
good point.
Yeah, that might be a. We may have to kick that loose and Ride it separate.
Well, at this speed and given the conditions, not so much kick as explode it loose.
Depends how early we are. I might try and drop it out and ease it down instead. I don't know.
Sounds like a plan.
You want us to try joining back in?
Yeah, join now, please.
Nope, server not responding.
And for anyone who's wondering, I'm the one that's managing the music. I'm working on a better system to do it with. Because, to be honest, it's a bit clunky. But gotta have a bit of tension for when you're coming down through the air. We're going 55 meters a second at the point we join.
Cool.
So we're not on fire yet.
I'm actually a little chuffed that our launch method actually worked.
Well, I mean, relatively straightforward. We've already done it once, technically.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to get it docked back quickly enough to catch it.
Get out of here, stalker.
Oh no. That's not good news.
That's not good news.
Technically, there is open air through the entire length of the ship back to where the miner is.
Yep.
Oh wow.
I've got all of like.
It's running
3
so badly,
blocks.
it's cutting my music up.
Well, I'm back in.
Ditto.
Oh,
For now.
You've
Yeah.
also gone all taxi cab there. Taxi cab radio. Scratchy.
I'm not surprised. My PC, with you guys joining while all this going on, etc., is going, help me!
Yeah, I swear I had my life flash before my eyes just for a moment there, like we were going to enter in a big ball of fire.
Atma
Yeah.
incoming.
Yeah, I passed out there for some reason.
Clench your butts, ladies and gentlemen. It is time.
goodness gracious.
What else is there to do? Saddle the brown pants. There it is.
Oh, boys, bring me my brown pants.
Deploy parachutes.
No, I'm out.
Oh, that don't sound good.
I'm down.
Oh, I'm still in. Will the parachutes work?
We just lost a parachute off the back.
We've got 2 parachutes remaining.
Be fine. Not entirely sure how much is left of the miner, but I'm still in it, and it's still got power. I don't have an ore detector anymore, I can tell you that much.
Control the gyro manually, potentially. Try to get the nose up a little bit.
Speed's going. Hey, I think we got shoots because speed's coming way down.
Yeah, we got shoots.
Shoots have deployed.
Yep.
Guys, we might survive this crazy idea.
Yeah, we just won't have much of a miner left.
Oh, that's a problem. Your suit radio's really sounding really bad too, by the way.
I actually didn't lose too much of the front, believe it or not. There's
We
more
did
pieces
lose
burning up
half of
behind
our
us now.
parachutes, so 15 meters is what we got.
Yeah, it'll be a bumpy ride, bumpy landing, but semi-survivable.
I also see parts of our ship burning up above us.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they don't hit us.
Yeah, I've got no gyro control, so this is going to come down and land as it wants to.
Oh, and there goes the miner.
Yeah, looking at how that was coming down, at the speed it was
Yep.
coming down, I figured that might not be a bad time to...
Good luck.
Separate. I'm not far behind.
Down.
We've landed.
We're gonna be upside down.
There's nothing I can do about it.
Nose is touched. I'm just will be glad to be on the ground, to be honest, and alive. Well, the good news is we're on the ground.
Yep.
The bad
far of a
news
drop?
is we are pretty still high. The part that we're in is really high.
Not only that, but yeah, if you respawn, get your suit jets on ASAP, because we got nothing underneath that.
I may have to flip that survival kit.
Now I'm gonna see if I can maybe make a stair step way down.
See if I can get access to the parts out of there.
We didn't put any steel plates in there at all, did we?
No,
Okay.
I've got some.
I mean, we literally came down on a chunk of a steel plate.
No, that's a good point.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what was that?
I don't know.
Was that the other part of our ship?
No,
Oh,
it's
look,
the
there's some
miner
canvas.
struggling to be able to sustain or maintain its altitude because it's kind of broken.
Oh.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, jetpack. The jetpack is interesting on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't help that the parachutes are still open and won't go away.
Let me remove them.
I think it's the auto. No, it's because they've got auto deploy on. I think they're gone now. Ah, I see the problem. There's another thing gone. That ship no longer has a gyro.
What, the big one? It definitely does.
No,
Yours?
miner.
Ah.
I mean, it's fairly well intact, to be honest. Lost a hydro tank and a large cargo container. And that's about it. A couple of thrusters. Didn't actually do too badly through that. But, as it currently stands, not really usable.
Okay.
Especially as apparently every last drill on it is broken.
That's an issue.
They took the brunt of it.
Probably for the best. It might have been the only thing that saved your life there.
Cargo containers are pretty damaged. Sounds like your suit mic is as well.
Yeah, you might need to reboot your suit radio. I don't know if anybody else is able to hear it ungarbled.
It's definitely transmitting badly there.
I'm not sure what I can do about it. I think it's probably, if you look up, that's likely the reason.
Oh, there's still stuff entering.
Well, except it's not moving.
Alright, I think I got something that'll let us get back on board. And yeah, there's I hate to break character on this, but there's stuff on the ground I can't pick up. Like scrap metal that's just sitting here that won't be picked up.
Yeah, I see what you mean. So it is broken, it's just broken in a semi-functional fashion. Roger that. Saving and reloading again.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to reboot my suit as well.
You're gonna have to. We broke it again, guys! Yay! I'm actually gonna reload SE, that's probably a good plan.
Oh, I can update. Maybe not.
They have released it for Xbox, Mecra. You just, like, you can't do what you just saw on Xbox. You can't even think about doing what you just saw on Xbox. Yeah, it's kind of broken-ish on PC, but to be fair, we
broke it.
We are beating the crap out of the game tonight with all sorts of weird-ass mods and other stuff tied on the side. I mean, we're all sitting here running Python scripts that are feeding stuff straight into the game via LCD. I mean, it's non-standard use case, for sure. However, it's also a case that, like, on Xbox, you can't do any of what you just saw. The mods that are necessary don't exist. And you're not allowed to install them.
I don't even think you'd have the PCU for the Vanguard on the Xbox.
Probably not, no.
You're still garbled for us. I don't know if it's for stream
TeamSpeak.
as well.
It's
Yeah,
definitely TeamSpeak,
But
'cause
what's
I can
weird
hear you
about
from
that is
stream.
I have no packet loss, my ping's good. Like, if you middle mouse over a person, you can see.
I just rebooted. I can hear Feral and Spacebar just fine, but you're a robot, Mr. Robot. So
Well, no, it's not robot. It's just like
yeah, you're fine on stream audio. So it's just us.
Yep.
yeah, you're actually.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
Something weird with TeamSpeak client.
Just you suckers.
All right.
It was actually a rather good effect for coming through the atmosphere, honestly.
It was. It was like really impressive.
Oh, it was entirely intentional.
The ionization of the re-entry went through blackout.
Those same pieces of scrap can now be picked up.
Nice.
Suggesting that whatever weird and the strange re-entry stuff is gone from above us.
So what you're saying is we broke it good.
Oh dear. We're also on a planet with weather. Really, Jim? You see, that's one thing I can't say about Space Engineers. Well, I have my issues with it. I can't say I regret getting it. I've got 4,500 hours in Space Engineers.
I don't regret the game. I regret some of the decisions made.
Okay, it looks like, yep, everything's good on this side.
Oh boy. Why do I hear rave music in the background?
I don't know, Space. Something you want to tell us?
Well, that sandstorm's pretty nasty.
Yep.
Um,
Anyone's still actually up on board, I'm kind of thinking we need to convert over to a stationary grid temporarily.
We have a bigger problem, I think. Oh no, it's still there. Okay. Yeah, the survival kit, etc., did survive. Cool.
Yeah. Everything up on that deck is still good. It was just the flight seat I was in is gone.
Upside down bleeper feed.
Dang, it means the what should I call it? I had some ammo on me. That's gone. Burned up.
Hey. We're gonna have to get an oxygen generator up.
Well, you know, you say that, but I mean, we are right by a supply of ice at least.
Yeah, but we'll need to
Yeah, there's oxygen generators on the miner. There's a pair of them.
Point.
We just need to reattach. Oh, actually, I think even the cargo network to those oxygen generators is fine still. So, if you need oxygen, it's about getting into the miner's cockpit for now.
There's also some bottles. I
Yeah.
brought them over.
And if we can fill that miner up a bit more and start working on repairing that first, that might help us. Wow, the weather here is garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Fun times. We've come to a happy planet full of hatred. Yeah.
Could be worse. You ever hear those stories about that planet called Haven?
My mum used to tell me those. I'm not sure the place really exists, dude. I think that was just a kid's story. You know, the boogeyman.
Mm-hmm.
They'll just send you to Haven if you're a bad kid. I mean, I don't think it's actually a thing. Okay, this thing upside down is even harder to navigate.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we are on a hill. We could try removing some of the top pieces of it. And
I wonder if we
dig and
don't
roll
just
it.
start to build up something on the ground temporarily. Essentially look to salvage that thing down to parts now rather than keep it, because, man, that's a hulk and a half. I don't know, what do you think?
Worth a shot.
I think it's
I
probably
mean,
better than trying to
better than
convert
trying to
that
roll
into
it.
anything useful, because, yeah. Either that or we try and land it, like scrape out its base and create ourselves a flat surface to drop it onto, almost.
You mean like roll?
Or, you know, we could, a little higher up on it, get some wheels positioned on it. Turn it into a giant rover.
Heavy armor rover?
I mean, we'd have to tear down quite a bit of it, but we've already basically got a deck built out of it.
Well, that's why I think first stage is just to build something on the ground, so that we've got somewhere to actually access easily and put materials and refine and so on. Because working in and out of that's going to be a nightmare, even if we take it apart afterwards. A couple of
No,
wind
but
jet. I mean, look, it's not like we're short on wind.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of parts, do we?
Look at this. Look at what are we standing next to?
A lake.
A massive
ice.
wreck.
Yeah, but that's not gonna have motors and.
I think
all
we'll
these
be
jet
able
bikes
to-
on this planet.
I think we'll be able to build up what we need from what we have.
Oh, Heidi-la, let's go down for some breakfast.
What?
I think you got knocked a little bit by the
What?
impact there.
Breakfast?
Dude, I was having such a nice dream. And then I woke up and saw spacebar instead.
Yeah.
Get out of here, stalker.
Oh, can confirm. There's no oxygen on this planet.
Is there no atmosphere? There's atmosphere. There no.
Yeah, but there's not breathable air.
Oh, that's gonna get old really fast.
So are these jetpacks.
I don't know what you're talking about. They're your favourite jetpacks.
Oops.
Completely out of character, but damn it.
Yeah, no, that's an issue. There is no oxygen on this planet.
We're next to a massive lake of ice.
Good.
And we have oxygen generators on the miner already. We don't even need to, like, do anything. We already have it.
What this place does have is plenty of weather, apparently. Holy crap.
Get out of here, stalker.
That's what you asked for, right? You're like, please, I'd like weather. I miss the feeling of being on a planet, and the greatest sign you're on a planet. Space doesn't have weather, and you know, I feel like I'm giving you everything you asked for here.
Is that what we're going with?
You got weather.
This is everything I asked for?
Everything you ever asked for.
And some things you didn't.
Well, gotta keep things on edge, right? Keep the element of surprise.
Oh, I'm surprised, alright.
Surprise! Spacebar! It's a hellhole!
You do take us to the most interesting places.
Could be worse. Could be raining.
Does anybody have any interior plates?
No, that's why these two are going up.
There are 1,000,001 bits of interior wall here. Trust me. Reach around and rip some out. You'll find some.
Anyone else feel like this planet's got a bit of an ominous vibe to it? A constant red,
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't killed us
the
yet.
storm. I don't know.
Can't get the survival kit.
Hey,
to
where were
acknowledge-
you gonna put a cargo container in here too, Spacebar?
Where?
I'm asking if you were gonna put a cargo container because I'm about to place one between them, unless that's just
That's
for you.
where I was going to put a cargo container, yeah, because it was me that
Oh.
built that and not Spacebar.
Yeah.
Which would probably be why he's somewhat confused.
Fair enough.
I mean, the most important part for now is actually getting power up on this grid rather than anything else.
Yep. Well, you know what? I'm willing to bet wind power might be useful on this planet.
Yeah, I'm on it. Hey, if you thought these jetpacks were difficult before.
At least the storm finally died down.
Yeah, the quiet is kind of weird.
So is the lack of a sound from the ship being half on fire.
You want to put a wind turbine on each corner?
They
Or
probably
on
won't
both
fit.
sides?
2 sides will work.
Motors. Motors.
Did somebody queue up a bunch of stuff?
Yeah, it was the stuff
Okay.
it's the stuff we're missing.
Inventory full.
Okay, I was going to. Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm feeding it a bit of stone while I can.
Yeah, I'm working on stone as well. We're not going to be able to. The stuff we're missing is not going to come from this ship, I don't think.
Well, I've kind of got a space closed off up top. Well, with the.
Well, that's not going to do us any good now, is it?
Well, just to get us out of the storm.
Well, yeah, not bad.
Storm's
I
gone.
like it. It's better than nothing.
Motors, girders, computers.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling we're going to be here a while.
That was kind of the plan. To be fair. I want to
We'll
be going
gone
back from
before
here.
you even notice.
No, I want to be going back from here with something solid. We need to find ourselves some proper resources finally.
Yeah.
We've managed to make it down to the planet vaguely intact for once. It won't take much to repair that miner. We have a source of fuel for it on a lake nearby.
Was going to say I'd go out and take a look, but I'm running low on O2.
Yeah, I'm running low on energy. And every time I go to charge my suit, all the blood rushes to my head.
Yeah, that's why I was asking why everything was queued up, because I was going to flip that over. Well, let me move these seats.
Oh, right, because all of those that I had went up. All right. I'm gonna try to go uphill and see if there's anything that I can scout out nearby as far as ore deposits. Looks like the terrain's pretty rough along these hills.
Okay, why has the survival kit stopped working?
I don't know.
Doing nothing.
Is it out of resources?
No. I was an idiot. It was me. I did it.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm glad we landed where we did, because heading up this direction I'm going, nothing but rocky hill.
We found the one bit of flat.
Well, that's good. Mostly fun.
We actually made it down to the planet. It's kind of mind-blowing.
Yeah, I'm kind of amazed.
You guys and your ifs.
Wait, is the chat window still working there?
I was talking about you guys, but... Sure, try and blame it on someone else.
Surely we left them behind.
Don't call me Shirley.
Got an IMDC Raven on patrol.
Hostile?
Heading away.
It's neutral and heading away, but
Not ideal. Good to know.
I don't know.
We gonna try and repurpose the batteries off of this sucker?
Eventually, yeah. But for now... Getting wind power up and running. We're in the process of making the parts necessary.
That. I'm gonna try and take a layer of blocks off this uphill side and see if we can get this wreck a little more stable.
Wow, I'm surprised the miner's drills are even intact. This thing got wrecked.
Well, we did just basically make re-entry with parachutes.
With parachutes and nothing else, including discovering partway down the line that this thing was completely exposed to atmosphere. Yep. God praise those drills. They did the job. Space octopus. All of us all.
Nothing up the hill, I'm afraid, but here's an intact hydrogen thruster over here. Tiny one.
I think I know where that came from.
Yeah. Wonder where. Didn't realize those just rain out of the sky apparently on this planet.
Be surprised. Thruster rain. Not only a particularly good track by 3-phase, but also apparently a feature of this planet.
Just need girders and a few more motors.
Yeah, they're on queue. So, and I think there's enough rock in there. It's just about waiting for this survival kit to actually do its thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I lie. No, it's running low on stone. Is there any stone in? Oh, there's 3.6k in the other. All right, ignore me. It's not running low on stone. It's just slow.
Energy low.
Hello?
What was that?
Yeah, it's just the wreck settling a little bit.
Uh-huh.
You know, the good news is, if we want to go for a parachute reading ride, it looks like 20 canvas survived that drop.
Thank
Just
God.
based off the parachutes that were left.
Sweet.
Yeah. I'm amazed that any of that survived, to be honest.
Mm.
Man, we made it down. That's fucking good. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
A plan that was executed.
It wasn't a great plan, but it was what we had.
And we executed it.
It was a plan.
Without executing any of us. Which, you know, pretty solid positive in my books.
Fair enough.
Ready, boys and girls? We have earned ourselves...
Vacation?
Nope.
Oh.
But we're beachside and everything.
Power. Our little outpost in creation is up and running with one turbine, second one coming up in a second.
Nice.
Means
Perfect.
those refineries, etc., and that cargo container is where we should shift everything over to now.
Yep. And set up a chair or two for charging.
Chair or two, think about moving the survival kit over some point soon if we can. Encasing the base of it.
Oh, just in time.
And the refinery is already starting to work its way through some of the scrap metal, by the looks of things. I think. No, it's just looking at it. There we go.
What's really confusing about this is I had a path mapped through this whole thing, and now that path is completely upside down.
A path there. A path?
Mhm.
A path?
A path indeed.
Path for what?
A path map, no less.
Getting through the wreck.
Did you take the path less traveled?
Well, I think the point was no, he didn't. He took the one that he was travelling quite frequently, and it didn't work.
And now I'm lost.
The O2 generator on the miner is not hooked up to the cockpit for some reason.
Oops.
It was, but the miner is quite broken at this point. if you take
that
into
part
account.
left. It did not make it to the ground with the rest of it.
I think all of the conveyor ports are blocked by batteries on the miner. Because those cockpits have them in stupid places.
Moving stuff off the wreck at the moment over to the, like, cargo wise over to the main thing. We're starting to look good already. When we trim this thing down into a heavy armored vehicle and go lols with it, I like it. Devious.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's something. Devious might not be the word, but it's just something.
Hey, with a heavy rover, we could rule this world. Nothing
Probably
but
because
terror
nobody else
stand in our way.
wants it.
Oh yeah, there is that.
You never know.
True. Never know. As much as I like the idea of taking this Hulk and making it into a roving wreck where we can roam the apocalyptic landscape, we might be better off just making a regular rover.
Oh
But-
my goodness.
How can you roam the apocalyptic landscape with a regular rover?
I don't know.
The nerds are out in chat and force. They're all arguing about the wind generators that we're putting up. Which begs the question, how do they know what we're doing down here?
Yeah, that's a really good question, to be honest.
We have no antennas and we're no longer on the Vanguard, so yeah.
I mean, they can be listening to suit comms, I guess, but how would they know what we're
Yeah,
doing
but those are
with wind
short
generators?
range.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a big boy.
What?
That junker. It's 3 kilometers away. I can see it.
Energy low.
I'm starting to feel like we are participating in some really sadistic social experiment. Are you a scientist? Are you secretly experimenting on us?
No! Watch out.
What'd you
What
do?
was that?
Did someone just
Hardly.
drop a building on themselves?
Yeah. Particularly large chunk, I think.
I'm starting to get vibes of. I don't know if you guys ever watched. It was a weird ass movie. The Brewman series?
The what?
The Brewman series.
Hmm.
It was all about this
No.
lady that, like, thought she was living a normal life but was actually on television.
Yeah, no. But I thought the Brewman series was about the guy who opened the pub.
It would make sense, yeah. No, the whole point was the surname was Brewman.
Hmm.
Brewman Braun?
I don't think so.
No. Different series, then.
Okay, how are we coming on getting that survival kit up here and ready to good to go?
We just need to move it over.
Because
Although I would probably add some more power before we do, to be honest, because the last thing we want is that to be not powered when it happens.
next time I'm picking up the suits so I can have something that doesn't pick up something with larger pockets.
You know what I would like? Along with those larger pockets? Larger waste recycling bag.
Wow. Okay. Good to know.
Look, if you weren't experiencing a little bit of brown pants moment coming down in that thing,
Yeah, no, I mean you're not wrong, but yeah. The first rule of Brown Pants Cub is club is nobody talks about brown cast club.
Oh, come on. Everybody has brown pants moments.
I'm not confirming or denying. I'm just saying if we do, we don't talk about it. Because this is a sealed suit and there's nowhere to go.
More specifically, there's nowhere for it to go but up.
Hmm.
Once we get an assembler.
We have an assembler.
Oh, well, we can start breaking down some of these metal grids for cobalt. I don't know what we'd use them on, but
Great plan, Spaceport.
We can break it down. I don't know what you're using for.
I don't know why, but we can.
wait. Never mind.
It was like a callback to your old rapping days. Break it down.
MC Granny.
We don't.
MC Granny.
Talk about that. We don't talk about that.
What? I mean,
That was a weird name.
he was pretty good though. I mean, you know, for he probably the best rapping janitor in the system.
You give us some freestyle, Mr. Spaceball?
Nope.
That's disappointing.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I thought you'd maybe be up for reliving your glory days.
Well, he'd get back to his roots, but he messed up his suit.
He can lay the beats in the room and then sweep with a broom.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I would kind of prefer you to have done it. But hey, here's where we are. Cheers, Spacebar.
You started it. I tried to depart from it.
I suspect
Just
we need to segregate tasks. Can I have a person dutied with encasing the building? Looks like Farrell's already on it, but cool. I'm gonna dig some rock and to feed the machine.
Nice. I'm gonna continue gathering a little more steel and stuff because we'll use it quickly enough.
Well, there's a
And that'll-
fair bit in there.
and it helps level out the structure a little bit too.
yeah, I'm gonna break down all these parts that are on the ground.
Like a team.
Although I might work on an O2 generator.
Good call.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
We've
at
got
all.
ice, so yeah, go for it. The miner's not going to be... I mean, miners should be fairly high priority, and I have... But to be honest, I have a blueprint of it, so...
Yeah, print it. Print to repair.
Print repair.
Repair
yeah.
it.
Inventory full.
And caging us in. Okay. I guess.
Inventory full.
All right. Well, I think with that last little bit I've got her probably about as level as we're gonna get her. It's actually not too bad.
I'm gonna go ahead and move the survival kit.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Safe enough opportunity as any. Why not?
There is an oxygen container which I foolishly brought because I thought perhaps we might have oxygen that we could recycle.
Yeah, but that's got parts in it we can use.
But the air vent's almost as useful.
It would be so nice if this suit could properly lock onto the light to build it.
Okay, where are we gonna put the oxygen? Put it under here, actually.
I've got the generator up here above this cargo container.
Okay.
Oh, Tech's next to you. Can you try and pick up those parts?
Yep.
Thanks, man.
Come. Yep. Oh god. Hope that chair's empty.
Uh-oh, King Cruiser coming in.
What?
Oh, we got a bunch of contacts coming in.
They're heading away.
Not on my end. Well, that Thunderhog was... Okay, now this heading away. Ooh. What the...
Now. You were saying something about brown pants moments.
Yeah.
We do have our suit antennas on.
But that's
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
gonna-
I think that might be why we're getting away with this. Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, they're turning around.
I'm not sure if they can pick that up or not.
No, I think we're clear. They're on the hunt, but I don't think we actually have enough stuff. Not actually making a signature here. Full assembler up and running. I don't like it though. I don't like it at all. Go away! Shoo! Shoo!
Told you we should have built underground.
Energy low.
You know, I'm tempted to agree.
Yeah, because that doesn't take forever.
Well, no,
We're
I'm
dead by the time we'd finished building. Ow.
Okay, O2 generator online.
okay. I actually do have an oxygen bottle set up down below. We're gonna need a air vent.
I honestly would propose that what we're going to need to do right now is power down. And someone gonna get the batteries in the wreck if possible.
Yeah.
I know this is like super dangerous, but I'm super low on power as well.
Energy low.
Oh, I can't. They're actually... We don't
Not
have
owned.
batteries.
Well, that might not be who they owned by.
Space Pirates.
Well then,
Well, then, okay.
Energy critical.
We might need to use those batteries after all.
good, because I need that energy.
Ah! Great bar.
What? I was coming down.
Hashtag
And I
Vanguard.
was, moved
You
out of the
should
way,
give
too.
Moofire his Freeman name.
What?
Muwateep. And I like it.
Okay.
Well, I will hunt you down. Bad enough I'm having to survive here.
I reckon
gotta-
you'd take some spice melange right now.
I would take some spiced beer.
I'm gonna recharge my energy for a few minutes.
Yeah. Come sit in the seat with me, Mr. Spacebar. Enjoy our impending demise as played out from a nice comfy chair. We do seem to be alright. They've gone further away now the power's off.
Bulk Freighter War Patrol. That's not ominous sounding.
Yeah, it's been out there for a while, man. Don't worry. Well, I say don't worry, I mean... Take into
As in,
account that it's
if
nothing
we're not
new.
already dead, then there's probably nothing we can
Then
do
it
about
seems like we're kind of alright with it so far, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they are getting further away. Okay, it's good news. Powered us back up, I think we're alright.
Oh,
Alright, with all this extra stuff we've added, we're now overloading the power.
All these red signals are making me nervous.
You and me both.
Guys, careful with all the stuff you're adding. It's all drawing more and more power, and we don't have the power to run our stuff now. Right.
I haven't added anything.
Neither have I.
The blocks.
Well, someone's adding lights and doors, and those draw power.
Oh, I did add a door.
2, and that was it.
I just added the survival kit and the oxygen generator. We out.
How far are we away from being able to move the battery over? I mean, that doesn't
Miles,
help.
how are we going to maneuver it?
Well, it's low gravity. We might be able to. If we can get down to the ground safely enough, we might be able to shove it.
I doubt it. I think we're better off trying to get that miner partially repaired. We have the ice supplies for it. In this grav, it'll be able to pick it up.
Okay. If you guys want to work, some of you want to work on that. I'll work on getting. I've got 2 batteries right here that I can knock free pretty easily.
Yeah, being able to knock them. Is it going to damage them? I mean,
No, they're
is
pretty
there
low
any
to the
point
ground.
knocking them free until we've got something we can do with them?
No, I'm just prepping.
Go on, wind.
What if we docked the miner onto the bunker here?
It can't move at the moment. It doesn't have thrusters in all directions.
Oh. I just think we could use its batteries to power for a little bit.
Might potentially want to bring that roof down or move the turbines up.
I think we need to move up.
I mean, having the turbines higher is not going to be a bad thing.
Except we already don't have enough, so... Like, all it's doing is reducing the power from the ones that aren't enough.
Well, here comes the weather again.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
So what are we missing to make more turbines?
To make more turbines, we are missing girders and motors.
But we could sure use that nickel that's on the Vanguard right now. I'm gonna go scouting and see if I can't find some of these rocks with some good ores on them.
Yeah, I didn't catch anything up the hillside, and it's really rough getting up there quite a ways, so I don't know how far you'll be able to realistically get.
Well, I found along the beach. I found a rock.
Energy low.
Oh boy, we're saved. It's magnesium.
The one thing that we really could have used before we came down, probably.
Yeah, I mean, that's better than a poke in the eye with a pointy stick.
Hmm.
I found gold.
Well, that's good stuff.
Let's see if I can find some more rocks.
Energy critical.
There is at least one refreshing thing about this.
Yeah? What is that?
I'm pretty sure none of this was ever in a previous episode of Vanguard.
Oh, you say that.
Oh, come on now. They never went down and did a whole camp on the planet thing, did they?
Well, I mean, there was the time that they were stranded there by that superior race of aliens.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to observe them and see what they did.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't exactly like building a base kind of thing, was it?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they had to make fire. They had to figure out how to make a firearm.
And there was one time that Captain Smirk was trapped on that planet with the lizard people. I had to fight them.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Was there another episode?
Yeah, it may have been the same one. He used looked like bamboo and sparky rocks.
Yeah,
Okay.
and totally totally inaccurate recipe for gunpowder, for that matter.
Hmm.
But sure, whatever. Yeah. Sometimes the writers get a little lazy.
Nickel.
Nice. It's useful.
Inventory full.
Where's that at?
Let me copy. Where did I go?
Really?
What?
You realize there are some planets that have that actually outlawed?
Mm-hmm. That is classified as against the Geneva Conventions of 2032. Oh! What happened?
I don't know, but I just saw a backpack go bouncing across the way over here somewhere.
I discovered a text fire traveling in the other direction.
Yeah. Okay.
So there is a random unscheduled decapitation.
Yep. Also may have lost my equipment. Oh, there we go.
It's like right there.
On my way back with a bunch of nickel.
I mean, at least we brought a good supply of that soylent.
Mm-hmm. No, that's only just because it's effectively recycled old corpses, so it's kind of self-sufficient in that way.
Alright, we ready to move the rest of the supplies from the
No, we
vault?
barely have power for what we already have. What we're ready for is some help mining materials in
I'm
order
talking
to
about the
actually...
supplies, not extra equipment.
I've already moved the supplies. Everything that was important from there to here. There's bottles up there and nothing else.
Bottles and drills and guns and
And stuff that's not about to disappear from a cargo container, whereas our life on this planet is about to disappear with our power situation unless we sort it out.
Well then, what do we gotta work
Whoa.
on? I mean, give
Getting
me
more
some-
resources.
Something's going on above us, gents.
Uh-oh.
My suit's
Yeah.
picking up all sorts of weird stuff going on up there.
Something's re-entering.
Yeah. Going back and forth almost, it looks like. But what?
We also have a lot of contacts cursors, thunderhogs.
Most of that has been there all along.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few new ones, but most of it's been up there since the first alarm.
I didn't save that GPS soon enough. Alright, besides nickel, what else do we need? Right now.
Loads of iron.
Nickel, I think is more than anything else. Let me have a quick look. Silicon, I mean, yeah, it's just rock, basically. Everything we need comes from stone. We just need to get enough of it to get enough wind turbines on that we can turn the whole base on at once.
Well, since we're at the bottom of the hill, how hard would it be to set up a collector? Just go mine a bunch of stone and have it roll down.
Probably better off just getting the mining craft running. I don't know how much of that stuff's going to end up rolling away somewhere we can't use it.
True. I'm coming back with 4.6k nickel.
Okay, the magnesium rock here.
Yeah, the next rock down is the gold rock. The nickel rock's actually pretty far down and up the hill.
Inventory full.
Yeah, if we'd landed on this hill, that would have been a whole different story.
I believe the key word to that would have been we would have been a rolling stone.
No, we wouldn't have gathered any moss. Or Keith Richards, whichever came first.
So Keith Richard wouldn't gather any moss, got it.
No. I mean, have you seen him? He's still alive.
Pretty sure it was Altonellis first.
How are we doing after this next load of nickel? Nickel. Are we good for a little while? Switch over to rock?
Yeah, probably. almost kind of want to dig a... no, that's kind of dumb. Never mind.
Yeah. Talk to me, Spacebar. What's cooking in your brain there?
I was thinking about digging out underneath the base of a rock mine. But then we'd have to build ramps and stuff up, and I just don't think it'd be worth it.
Yeah, or basically a drill attached to the base directly, drilling downward, back into the hill. Either one. For now, we need to get enough power to even be able to run something like that.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I just got a message that... No, never mind. These suits are glitching out. Something must have happened on that descent down.
I mean, besides the ship that we were in burning up around us as we were coming down.
Besides the everything, yeah.
Mhm.
Why is my drill just breaking? It's not giving me any ore. That's weird.
I was having some problems with the suit picking up the particles earlier.
There we
Really
go.
good job of identifying it properly.
Yeah, we are still getting feed through. Starting to look
Still getting-
like that supply depot from season 13, episode 20.
Well,
And they kind of aren't wrong either. I mean, not quite, but
I mean, we had plans. They kind of went by the wayside. But we had plans.
Are you saying we had good intentions?
No.
that doesn't sound like us.
What was that?
Was what?
Her explosion. I'm not paranoid. Much.
I didn't hear anything.
No, then it must be fine. Almost certainly not going to kill us right away.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd think like that. Somewhat defeatist.
I wasn't being facetious. Right now, I'll settle for not killing us right away.
So where's the fun in
Energy
that?
low.
Oh man, taking me a long time to walk back here.
Push through it. Must be the wind.
No, it's because I'm walking without rhythm, so I don't attract a worm.
Oh, well, good choice.
Somebody sending us care packages. There's a parachute over here.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised with what we've found out recently. There's got to be a few stalwart fans out there that, well, I say fans, stalwart. New fans, perhaps?
If they were really, wanted to be generous, they could send us one of the runabouts from the Vanguard.
I doubt the directors are going to allow that.
Wait a minute. So maybe you're saying this whole thing with those ships that just keep going up above our heads are like a producers enacting a naval blockade?
Why else would we be on camera? You know what this
Because
goes
of our
down
fiendishly
like.
good looks?
I mean, that's true, but you know how this goes. You're only going to last so long on TV with fiendishly good looks. There needs to be a hook. There needs to be something to drive the storyline. And so, I wouldn't be surprised to find that they just jumped onto this. Gone, oh look! Now all we've got to do is throw in the occasional challenge, and suddenly, bingo. TV that makes itself.
So you're saying we've gone from science fiction TV show to reality survival TV?
I don't know.
Seems a bit cross-genre, but I mean,
You've seen the feed.
yeah,
Certainly looks
I'm
popular.
looking at it.
There's got to be something there,
It's-
right?
Yeah, it's full of interior plates. I feel like we're being trolled.
Yeah.
And it's got a big button that if you press the big button, all it does is tell you it's a big button.
Sounds like a big button to me. Not lying in that respect. Right, I have a blueprint down on the miner. Can I propose we make that our next task? Because it would severely accelerate all of our progress here.
Well,
Hashtag Vanguard, it's called Reality Fi Space Survival. Oh my god.
If we get to the end of this season and we find out that the producers have just been paying us an experience, an exposure,
I certainly feel exposed.
Did I sign up for
yeah.
reality TV? Because I'm not okay with that.
Whole bucket full of exposed.
I'll give them exposure. Hey, camera, zoom in on this. I want to show you something.
Oh, the
wait.
southern exposure?
No, let's not start that. Right, let me put it this way. What do you do if your current reality TV project starts not working out?
Kill off one of the members?
Or all of them? Grand finale.
Boy.
I'm just saying, probably not the best idea. Piss off the audience. Probably want to keep them vaguely sweet.
Wait a minute. So you're saying we should be going the other way and giving them fan service?
You heard it here first, Spacebar. You just got volunteered for fan service.
Can you imagine if... Man, they... Remember those old reality TV shows where they used to have a voting procedure?
Oh, God.
And someone would get kicked off every week? Can you imagine that? Except once a week they just brutally murder one of us. Find a way.
Yeah, but we've
It's
got
like some kind
clues.
of
We keep coming back.
horror movie at that point. You know, I think I'm fine not being part of that.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
I did not sign this contract. You hear that?
Wait a minute, you got a contract?
No, that's my point. I did not get a contract. There was no contract. Hey, Spacebar.
Oh.
Oh. That's awkward. Oh, why did one of them is a bid? You'll admit, that's awkward.
Yeah, a little bit.
There you go. Now I put it into sensible mode. Been a while since I've used one of these projections.
Alright, right now we're holed up as rocks. I'm just gonna keep mining rock and putting it in here.
No, like they're already suggesting that spacebar is the weakest link.
I didn't do anything.
That's
Yeah,
kind
but
of
who's gonna-
brutal.
I mean, who
Yeah.
would clean up? Got the Valander, the janitor off, and you know, this will never be the same.
They'll never smell the same either.
No.
All that
You had
trash
to say something about smelling.
all
Huh?
that trash just backpiling up. Ugh,
Played
not
this
be good.
Old school game at one point because it was like touted as one of these weird ass like you know, when you get one of those games that's like, oh, this was the example of its generation. I was going through one of these like retro periods. I was going back and playing all the old school stuff. And one of those had this freaky ass janitor in it. I never did figure out what the deal was. Like Haughty, I think his name was. It should have been a bit of a giveaway, to be honest. Baseball reminds me a bit of him.
Ah. That explains why he's so inscrutable.
What?
Where have you hidden all the bodies, Spacebar?
Yeah, you did get a bit of an axe murderer vibe. I gotta be honest.
What was his name? Like Ahi Mahi or something like that?
Oh, Haughty.
Audie?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Didn't they make like a book about him? Horty Hears a Who?
I think that might have been a different Haughty.
Okay.
Hmm. No, here comes the wind again. At least we'll have energy.
Look at him spin! I'm just saying, if you can avoid it, Spacebar, please don't kill me in my sleep.
Okay. I'll do it while you're awake.
That was not the answer I was looking for, but thank you, I guess.
I mean, to be fair, that's a reasonable compromise.
I wasn't looking for a compromise. You know what?
What?
Looking back at this, where we are now, I'm not surprised they're getting good ratings out of this. I don't recall any scene like this on Vanguard.
Yeah, no, probably not.
I really wish the camera function didn't require the actual networked assets of all of our suits to simultaneously assist.
You know what it reminds me of, actually? Remember that? It only lasted for, what, 2 seasons? That show, the Fadorian? Valorian?
The valedictorian?
Valentorian? It was, I don't know, it was something
DeLorean?
like that.
Yeah, it was the DeLorean.
No, that was it, the DeLorean.
DeLorean, okay.
Yep.
Bingo.
What about it?
I don't know, I'm just getting... This planet gives me vibes.
Hmm.
You sure that's just not indigestion?
Oh, it's entirely possible.
Solent is a bit like that. The only problem I see with this is if it's anything like that show and the directors have that plan, you better be walking without rhythm. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
That show did love to throw the odd monster in your direction.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember,
For sure.
do you remember that one with the purple feathers? Like,
Is
yeah,
that the one that
to begin
went
with, you...
Phenomena?
Yeah. Big,
That was the
purple feathers on its head, yellow body, kind of fat, and it looked like super cute to begin with. And then, do not disturb that one's eggs.
All right, how you guys doing for parts? If you need more, I can queue them up. If you want to start calling them out. Get a little backlog of materials now.
Computers, small steel tubes, displays.
Computers. Small steel tubes. Displays.
Probably motors.
It was the valedictorian, apparently. We all got it wrong.
valedictorian.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Do you? Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right, talk to me, spacebar.
And yeah, it looks like computers, small steel tubes, and motors for the most part.
Okay, I got 100 motors, I got 100 displays, and 100,000 small steel tubes. Is that gonna be enough, or do we need more?
Whoa.
It should be
Are
enough.
we might be going a bit ahead. Yeah.
We have a ton of iron.
Yeah, we can always.
Yeah, fair enough.
10,000
Fair enough.
of
Fair
iron.
enough. Fair enough. We've also got a
Almost.
massive wreck over there, so no.
Okay, I'm not even gonna look at that line from Inquisitor Dragon in that readout there. Nope.
Yep.
Noping out of that one.
And
Yep,
I'm
yep.
gonna queue up a couple of power cells too. Enough for a couple batteries.
Here's a thought. This is pretty out there. I'll give you that. Actually, guys, come over with me. If you can.
Mhm.
Come join me. Let's get away from just us in the suits, antennas off. Antenna off.
Give me a second. Okay.
Okay. I'm hoping. I mean, between the wind and our position, right? We should be at the very least. This is our best chance of talking privately. So I'm thinking, if we can we manipulate this in our favor? And I mean,
Like how? Because we can't even shut off the feed to demand a bonus.
no. But I'm thinking, if these guys are clearly they're getting some profit out of what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what happens if we make ourselves too valuable to get rid of? If I mean, think about it. If the show's successful, if the episode's successful, then they're going to want it to continue. And so, if they want it to continue, then maybe we run into a bit of luck suddenly. Because we're going to need it for whatever next adventure comes up. I'm wondering if we can't, like, can we play into this? Can we maybe, like, really, like, you know what I mean, play it up? You know, the grand team, crew of the Vanguard, the four of us, against the universe, taking missions they can, grabbing a break where it's offered, what safe haven they can grab, and then moving on the second things look tough, or the second the fight doesn't look like it can be won. You know, we get some action poses, we get some, you know, we make sure every now and then we group up for those cool looking shots.
So we're some kind of like
I mean, the only problem
action team?
is I don't feel. I mean, I don't know that I'm a good enough actor to pretend that I'm in a situation like that.
Look, new crew of the we can call ourselves the V team. I think that'd be kind of cool. Take what missions we get.
Energy low.
Yeah, don't. Maybe we play down on the whole. We're robbing up the place, kind of vibe from here on out. Play up audience support, and at the end of it, know that we're not gonna get canned by the directors, which is the real thing that matters.
So you're kind of seeing us as the good team.
Wow, maybe
'Cause,
that
yeah,
with a
that's-
little bit of, because everyone likes a little bit of a knave, right? So, gotta have a bit of a bad side, but I'm saying we just play up to it. We do the crazy plans, kind of safe in the knowledge that next time round, the crew's on a cliffhanger. But it'll probably work out. Because it's
Yeah.
not just us that's invested in it working out. They want it too.
Well, I mean, if you put it that way, and if we want to be the good guys to drum up the audience support and keep it there, do you know a bunch of corrupt cops we could try to bring in?
Wow.
Yeah,
Or maybe
I like that
take
idea.
the fight to the pirates.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, yeah, take the fight to the pirates. Maybe, I mean, they don't necessarily need to know, but it's an interesting story twist. A couple of bent cops and what we can get them involved with. Who knows? Might have opportunities with others as well. We saw the hashtag Professor Cheese. We definitely need to go and visit that friend again.
Now
Maybe
I'm
we
wondering
just-
if he was a setup in the first place.
Yeah,
Dangle a little shield tech in front of us and make us dance on a string.
possibly. I just think all round we set ourselves up that we aim to misbehave and go from there.
Okay. Looks
Have
like the
ourselves
storm's
a little
breaking up.
shindig.
We ought to act normal.
Yeah, everything's fine. We've just been. Oh wow, this rock here.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, it's gone. I just mined it, so.
No, I just don't think this is a particularly viable site for
Critical.
No. probably
future
not.
mining endeavors.
No.
It's great, but this is no better than the hole we have over there.
Yeah, we should probably just get back to the, working on the miner.
Biggest spot for the outhouse, though. Just
But
saying.
I don't know
yeah.
if you like to
You
walk
want,
a
no, you don't
long
want an
ways,
outhouse
yeah.
uphill.
True.
Downwind.
Oh, man.
Downwind.
What I'd really love to get from the professor, in addition to that shield tech, is like some better ore detection technology. Because, man, that's pain.
Be pretty nice. I'll give you that. I mean, this planet's been awfully active. We're still seeing patrols dead
Oh,
above.
yeah.
I think we maybe want to have a look around here.
Oh yeah. All right. How are you guys doing for parts over there?
I forget what I needed.
And I'm looking at the inventory. If you want to call out, I'll make sure we have enough. We got 230 motors. That should be plenty.
I might grab those while I'm here.
And I finished your run of your computers.
I mean, there's a bunch of stuff I could use, but it's off the building, the shelter here, and not anything else. So, miners got priority.
I think at least then we know we've got continuous income. With a massive lake of ice next to us, that means that it'll always have fuel, you know? It's worth it.
I'll tell you the one thing I'm not going to be making is any steel or grids.
Yeah, we seem to be relatively well set. It's almost like we landed with an enormous supply of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Standing as a monument to, I don't know whether it's our success or our failure at the moment, but it's a monument to something.
Monument to whimsy.
Sure. Now, I'm going to call it success, because to be fair, we stole that. Good and proper.
We actually did.
We stole it
You
and we
were
kept hold of it. Ours for the taking.
And then we dropped it.
And then we throw it at something and we kept hold of it after that as well. Come on now.
Yep.
Don't play it down.
It is a not
It's all
only
battlecraft.
qualified, not only a qualified success, it's an actual success.
There's been a few of those of late.
Yeah.
I will admit, this one, on the borderline. Actually, no, I'm going to take this one as a success. We came down, the miner mostly survived, given that the entry was, to be honest, I think, more vicious than any of us expected.
Oh man, so much more vicious.
Like, I was expecting it to be vicious, but not really that vicious. If I'm truly honest.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's kind of our MO. Get half a good idea and go off half cocked.
So in other words, ambitious but rubbish.
No.
Well, I would say-
where are we
I
currently
would say-
sitting?
I would say desperate, but ambitious.
Desperate but successful.
Fair
How
enough.
about that? How about that for a terminology? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll go for that.
I mean, we need to obviously somewhat overlook the fact that we are currently surrounded by hostiles and all sorts
so
of
much
other
hatred. So much
random
hatred.
shenanigans that I'd rather not have anywhere near us. But you know, for now they're not paying any attention. I'll take that as a win.
Do we ever get those batteries built?
No, because I don't. Oh well, we might be able to now. Actually, thinking about it, whatever it takes. Help us get through the periods where the wind's dead.
Oh man, just enough motors for those gyros.
Typical. Oh no, we're out of middle grids.
Whatever are we gonna do,
Whatever
Spaceball?
shall we do?
Lament the small inventory capacity. Maybe. Right. Well, I think I've steel plated everything that needs steel plating outside of that one drill that we can't place at the moment.
Need some more large steel tubes, look like.
Anyone heard when they're releasing the Vanguard hobbyist model?
What?
Being... I guess that's not. I don't think that's anything to do with us. I think that's talking about the hobbyist release of the Vanguard ship itself.
Oh man, there's so many Vanguard models.
No, I think they're talking about the one
what
from the end of
scale do
last
you
season.
want?
And I think they're talking about the one from the end of last season. And as far as I heard, that was due to be released some point real soon.
Energy low.
Oop. And just a little bit out of power again. This place is looking quite fine, Mr. Farrell. He says.
A little hold up.
Not thank you, not anything like that. No, is what you get.
He knows. He
Well,
knows. That's what he
It's just
said.
like, yep, okay.
It may be more because I've been waiting to hear along things along the lines of, why are you building this out of something that requires this many resources?
And so when you do get a compliment instead, your response is, Goddamn yuppie.
That's
Wait.
a word I've heard in a long time.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just waiting him to go past on his fucking moped outside.
does he
Right,
have like
yeah.
a little, iPod? Does he have an iPod underneath the shirt that underneath his suit there?
That wasn't the original yuppies.
Has he popped the collar?
That's more like it. Has he popped the collar? Is it possible to pop the collar on a spacesuit?
Let's find out.
No.
Oh. Why? Ow. Why are there 3 beds when there's 4 of us?
Because I haven't managed to get the 5th one in yet.
Not it.
Because
Nope.
it's 3 beds wide at the moment.
Why are there 3 beds? Because I haven't gotten the 5th one in yet. Well, there you go. Oh man. You know what? It's actually not a bad idea. It's the sun's fallen here. I think we've actually managed to pretty much get
What, you
most
wanna go
of
to
the
bed?
things repaired.
That's a
Yeah,
weird
you know.
proposition, Tex.
Well,
I'm
no,
not sure I
mean,
was quite ready for that. I mean,
now
I know
that we have
it's been a
4
while.
beds, that way, nobody has to figure out who's the little spoon.
Not it.
I'm pretty sure these beds are not
I'm
big
not
enough
a
to do what you have in
spoon.
mind there.
I'm an Apache helicopter.
You identify as Apache helicopter. Gotcha.
I didn't even know that was an option.
And-
One of the write-in ones.
Yeah, So yeah, I'm not. I think that may be close enough to Flipper. Yep.
I
We
mean,
could get it. We could,
short of
we
getting
could
that.
chew some energy bars. We could drink some clean cola, get a good night's sleep, and then in the morning we could wake up and just mine our little heights.
What do you mean you don't want to do it in the dark? Ah,
Oh,
you lack a
Unless, of
sense
course,
of
that care
adventure.
package has something like beer.
There we go. See, now even the lights are up and running. Care package?
Yeah, the one that's falling down there. Ones that keep falling around us very suspiciously.
Oh,
No, that one's not
Pretty sure
addressed
it's
to me.
just-
It looks
that
like.
one's like... I think it's addressed to me. It's like 3 feet away. Hang on a second. What's this rubbish? Oh wow, that is a gnarly hill. I see what you mean.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm really glad we didn't land on that hill.
Yeah,
Hello?
you don't really have a choice but the jetpack over it.
I wonder if this is one of those prize boxes. For a while there, every prize box was
Oh
giving
my
off,
god.
like, beaver,
What
badger
was
gear.
it has.
It's
got
one of the
reactor?
cereal promotions.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
You know, where they... Because you can just buy the patent to 3D print cereal these days. They couldn't put the parts in the boxes anymore, so now they just drop this crap around and hope that when you see the... Okay, so I got some Tony the Tiger. Was it Tony the Tiger or was it Phony the Tiger? I can't remember. Got some Phony the Tiger boots. Maybe if I really want to, I can buy myself some toasted flakes.
Yeah, you know. I mean, well, you mean with the space credits that were in there?
Was that space credits?
Yeah, and the drill.
Beef!
Well, and the parts
I mean,
it's made
hypothetically,
out of.
there might have been.
Hypothetically, there might have been. Yeah, that sounds likely. Let's see how it is.
Now the
Nah,
first round is
just-
the first round is definitely on me.
Keep them. Just, yeah, indeed. Make sure you buy in the first round. Alright then. No, don't weld up that bit. No!
Oh God! Wow! Wow! Ooh. Okay.
That was the sprue that I built it off of.
Oh. Gotcha. Okay.
I probably didn't need to be quite that loud about it, but yeah.
No,
It was the
that's
sprue I built it off of. We don't need
The
that.
world is ending. The world is ending.
It's all on fire. Right, this definitely sounds like it's time to sleep.
Yeah.
That thing,
I'm
we flip it
knackered.
over in the morning.
I mean, we
Yeah,
have,
keep-
after all, just survived falling from orbit in a chunk of metal, almost burning up to death, almost losing our mining craft.
Although I will
yet-
say,
We're still alive, and holy crap, is that the moon? No, that's the other planet.
that's the other planet. No, we're
That's
just going to
really
have
pretty.
to take watch because that Thunderhog is still closer than I'd like.
Can we do
One at a
anything
time.
about
And
it?
I mean, oh, well,
Can we do
I was about to
anything
say
about
that
it if it happens.
that almost fits the 3 beds scenario. Yes, we can. Run the hell away in the miner.
Okay.
All right. In which
Well-
case, I'll take first watch. You guys take a nap.
Okay.
Spacebar.
Sounds like a plan.
We built beds, and then you just like, I'm just gonna nap in the chair. Oh, guys.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's what we've been doing on the ship until now.
It'll do.
Except for me. I've had a bed for a while.
Either way,
Oh, and it's so good.
Night, Ma. Night, Pa.
really.
Night, John Boy, Jim Bob, John Briggs.
The name is Wasted. I think you already know. God damn it.
Don't forget to call your mom before you go to bed. You know she worries if you don't call her.
Shit. All right.
Done well. Most likely kill us in the morning.
Hey, Mum? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it's been a while. Would you just stop for 1 second? Thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. That was a fun episode. Well, I will have to say, thank you very much to Mr. Farrell, Mr. Texfar, and Mr. Spacebar for joining me. And please, guys, if you've enjoyed yourselves, hit that like button. I've had a lot of fun, but those likes mean a lot on YouTube. Getting that early engagement is what gets the stream out there and more people get to see it, and it gets sent to more of the subscription feed and all of that sort of stuff. So thanks, folks. Hit the like button. Go check out these guys. Links down in the video description. They have been epic. Cheers, Dex. Spacebar. Farrell. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well.
Yeah. Yep. Thanks for coming along, everyone.
Until next week. And as a bit of a heads up, not only do we have a charity event coming up on the 27th of this month, 27th of November, over on Twitch. Check out for announcements about what we're going to be doing, who's going to be there, and the actual times. But it'll be at a sensible evening time for most people, so don't worry too much about that side of things. And also, shock horror, Wasted will be taking a break next week for a few days. So if I'm not about, do not panic. I am not deaded. I aren't deaded. I am in fact alive, just taking a few days to sort my place out and get set up for some new endeavors. I appreciate everybody.
Thanks for coming,
Until
everyone.
next time. Thanks for coming.
See ya.